Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. Very excited to be here. So, obviously, big news. BEAMNG.DRIVE updated to 0.35. As a result, broke the RLS Career Overhaul pretty substantially from my understanding. So, while those guys are working hard on getting that all updated and ready to go for us, figured I'd take a look at the vanilla career mode for 0.35. It's been ages since I've played in vanilla career mode, so be excited to see kind of what the differences are. It wants us to first buy our first vehicle. We start with 13.5. And I'm pretty sure these are the same vehicles everybody started with, so I think we're going to go... They're all about the same price too, don't worry about price. We've done BXs a lot. Let's just drive this I series around. I have some ideas kind of on what we need to do. I know a lot of the money-making stuff is kind of a slow roll. I've also been told that there's a lot of really good like racing things we can do, so slide here, take a look around. Yeah, this will do. It's a manual transmission. Let's just purchase it. Obviously, we're not going to keep it long, I don't think. We're going to buy this. We're going to do a few things. We're going to make some money. We're going to try and do a few career things. I'd like to see what the materials hauling, like trailers and that sort of stuff, is like in vanilla. Why is my... There it is. Okay, I was wondering why my speedometer and stuff wasn't showing up, but... Alright, so we have this little guy we can drive around. Now, I think... If we look here... Yeah, all that, various types of cargo. So yeah, we can do some basic, we can do some entry-level kind of... We have no space at the moment, but some entry-level hauling, some small stuff, and we level it up as we go to get bigger things, get better payouts. We can also do car jockeying. We need to get level 2, so we have to find somewhere that has some level 1s. We could do that. Gives us a variety of things to drive. I'm not sure how well it pays out. I think, if my memory is serving me right, it's not quite as on the same level as what's available in RLS. But I figured we'd take a look at some other things first. So let's pop in, let's break here. This is kind of our garage here, so we can go in here to make changes to the vehicle if we want. Some more pickups here that we can do, so we can pop in here, and here's the computer we can do upgrades on. Let's look at the career paths. This was a recent change. This has been updated. This is nice. So we have performance metrics for motorsports and commercial. Everything else looks like it's in development. DMRA, like a racing league. We can get some stuff for this. I think if we click into it, we can see there's our level. Here's all the basic grid racing, time trials. These are all things that we can do. Some of them pay money, some of them don't. Back out of that, we also have logistics, cargo delivery, and car jockeying, and our levels. So this is everything that's in questionable. Obviously, most of it's... No, we're going to be here. Neutral, the only ones we know about. And as we level them up, they'll sort of filter into these other categories. But we'll take a look at some of that as well here in the over the next few hours. And then freestyle, so mini games, rock crawling, pursuit. This will be all stuff we can look at as well, but... Nice that the milestone button is right here. Spend 1,000 goods on goods and services. Cool. We made $100 by spending 1,000. Oh, nice. We made what, 600? Cool. I think first a good way to get some early money is to do some of the time trials and whatnot, or the racing, the event stuff. So let's see if we can find something. I don't know what's close. I know down here there's a couple that we can do. I don't know what's close up here. So we can have Solar Sprint, which is down over here in the industrial area. So that's those 3 as time trials. We can do the drag racing, but I think we need our own vehicle for this. That might be something we look at doing fairly early on. Build a cheapish drag racer. Drag racing, if I remember correctly, I don't like the cars, but we can give them a try. But I never really like the cars in these drifting ones. And this we might be able to use our own cars for. I don't know if we get paid for those. So I think starting with these, I think there's some stuff at the track as well. Right? It's the Gymkhana stuff. Maybe they're not unlocked yet. I mean, we have to unlock them by doing these. So let's actually just set a route. We'll drive over here. And we'll take a look and see what those are. I think that's going to be a quick way to make a little bit of money, is doing some of these races that are built in. We do need to... One of the things I would like to do is get our logistics, our cargo hauling up to 5. And I think we have to get that and our shuffleboard up to 1. We can take a look at renting some bigger vehicles. Instead of buying one, we could maybe rent something. But we may want to get into some sort of truck or van for hauling. So if we can get enough money from doing these races to buy a D series or a cargo fit H series or something, might be a good start. In the beginning, you're not really making a lot of money with the cargo hauling. You're just kind of doing it in bulk to get the experience. So let's drive on over. I got to remember this is manual. Been a couple of days. I've just been practicing drifting, waiting for the stream. So we do want to see some of that. We can pop on to free roam and do some drift practice as well. Maybe in the second half. We'll see how we're doing by the break here. But I'm going to try not to damage my vehicle too much. We'll roll on down here. We got to get over to the hello, industrial area. Now I'm not expecting to 3-star these. I should be able to 1 or 2-star each of them on my first try. I would need a lot more practice in this game to 3-star them. I tried some other stuff in RLS Career, like the on the track and stuff, and definitely some room for improvement there. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can surprise ourselves and get a 3-star here quickly enough. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Here, let's take a minute to breathe. Lansdale, we could cargo fit that. So coming up here, when we get to the drag area, that's where one of the bigger changes to the map especially are. I think they've tweaked a few other things as well. There's a... We'll pull in... We'll take a look at that as well. There's a new PI system. Oh, took my mirror. New PI system, so you can send your car out and do an automated test and give you a ranking based on how it performs. So we can do that as well. Maybe we'll set this one up for that quickly here. We can do that right here. Let's do that real fast, and then we'll pop over. Let's take a look at the PI ranking. Maybe we'll probably have to fix our mirror as well, but that's okay. Is it going to make us do that before we assess it? So no, we click on this. It takes it over to the new drag track, and we'll see some of the changes if you've seen the drag strip. If you watched any of my videos, we've seen the drag strip a lot, but we'll talk about this when we go do some drag racing. The trees changed, the start line's changed, the whole paddock area's changed. How we get up to the other side, up to the parking lot area has all changed. It's crazy. It's part of why the RLS mod's going to take a while. Like, this is all surface level stuff, and then the RLS mod also touches a lot of background stuff that changed in the background, so you guys have a bit of work ahead of them, I think. 17.5. So what? C-class? Doubt we'll get a B. We might, but I don't think so. It'll be C. Which is, I mean, we're not expected to have a super fast vehicle. But yeah, you can see it here. C-class PI 36. Power output. Time to reach 60, quarter mile, etc. But pretty cool, and it keeps a track of them all as well. That's neat, and there'll be something to do with that, and it'll tie up to AI races, and they can match you up with some vehicles in the same range. But if we don't have to fix it, let's get on over. Oh, it already fixed it too. Look at that. Just put the mirror back on for me. Let's go over and try some of these time trials. I've done these a little while ago in an early RLS. Before I started YouTube again, I did a quick few hours on career mode, and I did these, so I'm a little familiar with them unless something's changed. But let's take a look here. But again, not good enough. I'll be surprised if I get 2 stars on my first time out on any of these. So Solar Sprint's the first one. We can use... Does it tell us the stats at all? No, okay. A BX or an ETK 800. Okay. Let's go ahead with the BX. It looks a little more nimble. I think they're both front-wheel drive. That's fine. We start the challenge. Oh, that was the stars that tells us what we get paid. We'll have to take a look at that. I think it'll show us again before we start. Yeah, right here. So I might be able to hit this. 145. I should definitely hit this unless something goes wrong. And I shouldn't get any penalty time. So yeah, we make about 1,000 here. We might make 2,000 and get a repair voucher, which is pretty cool. That's what these little tickets are. They're free repairs later on in the game if we need them. So we'll try to hit this. I don't think I've ever hit the 135. I've gotten close. I think I've had it when I was doing them down to 140. But we'll take a look. The automatic transmission front wheel drive, I think. Oops. Yeah, like there's my first corner. I already blew it, so that's good. Did I damage my car enough? No. Oh yeah, it's pulling to the left already. Okay. Let's just restart. I don't want to waste too much of our time because we are trying to get somewhere. I just want to get a little bit of early cash. I said, it's been a while since I've done these, so we'll try and do a little bit better. We won't blow it on the first corner this time. That may be nice. Gotta remember to brake a little earlier with this car because it's probably on like street tires. Bubble the curve a bit. Ooh, a little bit of let go on the back end there, but we'll make it work. Oh yeah, that's a flat out corner, I think. If I remember correctly. Ooh, come on. Get it slowed. That's not a great lap, but that's okay. We're warming up. 27 seconds-ish, 28. Ooh, a little heavy on the brake that time. Hit the wall? Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Don't laugh, we're due. But yeah, not great at this. It's been a while. And again, I'm not a super sim racer yet. I'm working on it. Kidding. Get around the corner. It looks like we did a little better overall. But that was because it was a hot lap, I guess. A little smoother, if not fast. Don't hit that. Ooh, almost hit that telephone pole. Lamp post. It turned in. It didn't want to turn in there. That's the front wheel drive oversteer. I think I got to brake a little earlier and then use the acceleration to get through the corners, right? Yeah, because it turns better under acceleration as a front wheel drive, I think. It might be rear wheel. It's sliding like a rear wheel. I don't know. Not familiar enough with the car. Yeah, so that was still just way oversteered. There we go. Let's see what we got. I don't know if we even got the 2 stars that time, but we'll see. Oh, we missed it by 0.2? Okay, well, we'll give it another go. We'll go for that 1250. We'll try one more, and then we'll move up to the next one. We're not going to aim for 3 today. That would be a grindy thing. You can see we got 1,000. Got some levels, some experience. We got our blue token. We'll try it one more time, and then we'll go for the next level up. And we'll see if we can get some of our braking zones just a little bit better, but again, comes with experience, right? Again, that felt slower, but it's probably actually faster because we're under more control. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, see, I took that way too shallow. I came a little too early on the turn in that time. Figuring it out. I'd start a little wider, I think. It slides like a rear wheel drive, so I think it might be rear wheel. It just feels oversteery. Well, just gotta keep it easy on the throttle there, but I think that was an alright lap. Can't look right now. It's behind my overlay for chat, so I can't actually see the numbers very well. Come around the flat out corner here. Brake a little earlier. Turn a little later. It's a little wide, but we'll get around it. Last lap. I'm pulling a little to the left. I wonder, bobbling the curb just a little bit, eh? I slid into it with the wheel turned, I guess. It'll do that, do ya? Man, it's funny because like these slower corners feel slow, but then you end up with a faster time. Good. It's racing, I guess. You know, slow is fast. Although, you know, fast is also fast. But if it feels slow, you're often going fast. 141, I think that said? Yeah, there we go. That's not so bad. So we're getting down there. Shave another 5 seconds off it somewhere. That'd be good. All right, let's see if we can do... What's this? This is just reviewing the rewards again? Yeah. We'll skip that. And then we'll continue. We'll do the next one. And if we can hit 1 or 2 stars in each of these, that'll give us, you know, 3,000 or so. That'll be nice. Yeah, because it's another almost 3,000 just if I get 2 stars here. This one is called Commercial Crossover, and we'll stay with the IBX, or the BX, the Ibishu, because I'm kind of familiar with it. It may not be as fast as the other one. I don't think I've ever driven that one, so maybe we'll give it a go with that at some point. Let me know what you guys think. Well, this track, I'm going to go a little wide. I don't want to go too wide. I think we stick here. First off, will be a little bit off because I don't know the track at all. It's like a 90-degree here. Oh, it's a little wider than it looked. And then another here. Oh, this is not even a 90. This is a nice little... That'll work. Start slowing down a little. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too late. Really had to get on the brakes there. I started slowing down a little too late. Actually, a short little track. Okay. Okay. A little earlier on the brakes on that one corner. We're going a little faster than I expected. Well, that was way early on the brakes for this corner, I think. But maybe not, because it's going to take us all the way out to the curb anyway. Bad line. So probably good that we hit it a little slower. I'm going to try not to bobble the curbs too much, because it does seem to damage my suspension. A little wide, tuck in, try not to let the back out. There we go. That seemed not too bad. Another 4 laps on this one. Ooh. And we can take that. A little bobble on the curb there, but that's okay. You can see the brake lines, kind of the racing line kind of looks like they brake a little earlier than I do, but it seems to be okay. Trying not to let the tail end swing around and slide out. That's never good. Again, just trying to make a little extra to start us off here with a couple exciting little races. Like the idea of building a drag car fairly early on, just to have something. See what those types of races are like. I don't necessarily want to do it until we have a money-making scheme set up, but we'll see how far we can get here. Maybe we can get to I don't know, Moonhawk or something. Manual transmission would be nice. I could have dropped that a gear and probably got a little more acceleration out of it, but I didn't catch the time on that one. We'll see. Ooh, I don't know what that's probably going to be. Yeah. We give it another go? Let's give it another go. So we get more experience. We get another ticket. So that's cool. Oh, we unlocked Track Attack Series. Racetrack. Okay, that's the track circuits I was looking for earlier. Cool. Those are unlocked. That's where it comes from. Let's go ahead and try to get that 2-star at least. I think we can take this. If we come a little wider, we can start the corner a little earlier, right? Just ease on the gas. Ooh, a little bit of curb. Too soon on that corner, but we got it. And then this. Maybe we clip the curb a bit more. Braking point maybe here. No, that's way too late. Let's see if we can sacrifice the rear bumper instead of our drivetrain. Wow, that's a great start. Hopefully we took that on the rear, not on our... oh no, our rear tire is now towed out big time. That'll help us turn on the right-handers. The left-handers are going to be a bit miserable. Like a drift car, sort of. Yeah, that really hurt. At least there's only like one left corner, and it's this one. That's rough. Yeah, it's definitely struggling to get me through here. Slid? Jeez. Okay, well, we're not going to get our time, so there's no point. 'Cause you only get like 100 if you... 110 to repeat it, so... We'll try a fresh one. That was a bad corner. I was trying to push it just a little too hard. That's the advantage with these, though. We can do that, and it doesn't cost us anything to repair, so hooray. Oh, not manual. There we go, and then braking a little early, maybe right at the entrance here. A little wider than I would have wanted. If I had been a little braver, I might have been able to hold that all the way around, though. But we'll see. Looks like we were a little faster there, right? Is that what that says? Oh, no. I was trying to read the time. Shouldn't be doing that while I'm racing. Duh. And I think maybe a little sooner. And then in on the power. And we can try to cut this. That was a little better, if not perfect. I mean, it won't be perfect. I'm not there. Oh, way too soon on the brakes there, Doug. Come on. And then tried to overcompensate for it. Bottom of the curb a little. Oh, just a little love tap. That's fine. Yeah, so it seemed to be okay, like right about here. We can get turned in. We can let off the brake. Well, that was a little sloppy. Thought I was going to hit that post, but we got around it. I think we're still improving our time, so that's a good sign. A little later on the brakes. Get it turned in. Get it under power a little bit. Come on. There's a little bit of brakes. Get it around the corner. There we go. Up over here. Nice. And then there on the brakes. And then into the corner. Okay to go wide there because we want to be wide for this part. Could have been a little sooner on the power there, I think. But I think we're going to have an okay time. 211 still a little high, maybe? Yeah, we need a 2.7. Okay, that's fine. We got another ticket at least. We're already up to almost 10,000 plus the value of our vehicle, so let's go to the third one. Since I'm not getting a 2-star on that anytime soon. And let's do this one. So we get 1,200. Yeah, so it'll be 3,000 if we can get the 2 stars, then an extra 3 if we can get the last one. Yeah, and I'm not here to perfect these. I'm here to get a little influx of cash early on. Buy us maybe a D series or something. Any questions at all? If I know the answer, I will definitely do my best to answer it. I'm not really affiliated with RLS, but... Oh, that's where the track goes. Wasn't aware there was a turn there. Once we get some of this, once we get our truck, we can look around at all the changes as well. We can talk about some things. I mean, I don't know all of the changes. I've only been playing Beam this time around for a few months, and it was like a good year gap, maybe 2. Since last time I played it, but decided I have time to start learning how to do a little more sim-like racing, so here we are. Next up is to get a wheel. That's on my short to mid-range plans here. Get a little rig set up. We just got to get a little more space, I think. Oh, that's a bigger corner than it looked from that angle. Okay, where are we going? Going to the right, over across this dirt here maybe. Okay, and then a left up here. Helps if you have driven the track a few more times than I have. And not, months ago. Okay, that's a lap, 1 of 3. How are we doing? I don't know what the target is, but probably less than that. Oh, don't go too fast in here because I have a feeling it's more. Yeah, see, it's more sketch than it looks. That curb definitely almost did a number. If I'd been any faster, I might have lost it there. We have a bit of a hairpin here, right? Like a squared hairpin. We're not to take the full corner. We could have bobbled that, but I just couldn't get it to come around. That was a slow. I think that was slow anyway. It felt slow. All right. Also hard to do commentating, to be honest. My natural instinct is to stick my tongue out and focus. Which is probably not a safe thing, not a good thing to do while you're driving a car. At least not in real life. I guess Beam it doesn't matter so much. Ooh. It doesn't appear to have damaged anything, but it was definitely a bonk. I think we got a little... no, it's still a pretty slow lap. I don't know. Ooh. No. Okay. To ease on the brakes there, do it? Oh, I wonder if this has ABS. I don't see traction controls, so maybe not. Oh yeah, it has ABS. Okay. I was feathering the brake there, trying to get it to slow down, or pumping the brake. Not pumping it. It wasn't hard. You know what I mean. modulating the brake. Yeah, probably the right word, more the right word for it. A little less and more pressure repeatedly. What ABS would kind of do. Ooh, way late on the brakes there, but we managed to get it stopped before we hit the wall. Looks like we're actually doing worse this lap than our last one. All those red up there. I can't see the numbers, but it's probably that overcooking that first section and almost hitting those barricades slowed me down. Make up a little speed here by... Ooh, yeah, maybe. That looks like it might have. Last lap? Okay, here we go. How'd we do? We beat our previous best lap. We got 310. How's that compare? Yeah, so it's still just the 1 star, but that's okay. We'll live with that. I wanted to go check the tracks. We're up to 11,000. Plus, I think this is like going to be like 6 or something, so we might be able to get a D series for that. I want to put cargo boxes on it. I don't want to put the extra large cargo boxes on the roof. I hate doing that because I think it looks dumb and it makes, you know, hard to see around. And I'd rather just get a D series, but yeah, we did some stuff there. So now we can head over to the track. We'll be able to see some of the new stuff as we head over there. Remember, this is a manual. So if you're familiar at all with what we've been doing, you know, especially on my channel, or on my YouTube channel, I go this way a lot to get to the track area, the drag strip and the track. You come out over here, and there's a road, and then you would... I'll show you. I'll just show you. Show, don't tell, right? So it used to be that you would come down here, and you'd cut across here, up through there, and then you could take the track up and turn left to get to, like, Fast Automotive and the racetrack and all that, and then you would go back towards the drag strip to get over to like the hotel parking lot, which leads up to like Quarry Side and out and that sort of thing. But now I don't actually know where this goes. I'll have to, one of these days we'll have to go that way. It's probably to some sort of dirt track. Maybe the dirt oval is out that way. We can check the map. I'm on the manual transmission, so let's dodge some traffic. Yeah, so you'd go up here, but we're not going to do that this time. There's more parking lots and bleachers. This is all new. In here, we're not too far. Okay. The finish line lights and timers have changed. You actually get a winning lane indicator now, and the runoff at the end is not immediately a hill. It's like a dirt trap, pretty significant one. Last time I drove in there with a car that wasn't dirt ready, I couldn't get out. I had to tow when I was checking this out the first time. Yeah, then so normally you would have cut across here and you'd come up here to get to the parking lot by the hotel. But this has all changed as well. So if we were to come in here right now in the RLS mod, because they do modify the maps, this is like really wonky and all over the place. There's grass everywhere. The road is like tilted and almost twisted. This is the type of stuff that has to be sort of addressed. So whatever they're doing, this bridge is completely gone. Now there's 2 like significant drops if you're going this way. When you're going the other way, I've had these traffic cars, they actually end up like, first one to hit the wall, jump up on top of it, and the second one goes faster and lands on its roof. It's pretty funny. If you ever want to load up RLS and come check it out, it's pretty funny. I should have been recording, but I decided to just not. And then so here's the parking lot that we would normally come to, and we drive past it to get to like Quarry Side and whatever, Belasco City Garage is up that way, the highway. But now we take a right here. This is a whole new section. Again, this is a section where this just doesn't exist on the RLS map. You can see the parts of it sticking up out of the ground. So we come through here, we go underneath everything. Now we're up on the other side of the racetrack where we would normally have gotten. So Fast is over here. Race paddocks on the other side back over there, down in this way. Over here, you'll notice that the drift track, there was a painted drift track, that's gone. That's been moved over here. And this is where I've been spending actually most of my last week. Is here on the new drift track. So I've been just trying to figure out, especially this bottom piece, doing like run-ups to it and getting good entries, good exits on this last little bit. But yeah, this is like a little drift track. I don't think we can drift this. It's front-wheel drive, right? So we can try, but like, what's it going to do? We can go backwards maybe, but yeah. So a nice little drift track. We get a little donut here we can practice on. So yeah, spend a bunch of time here the last little while. Probably continue to do that off camera until RLS is out. If you guys want to see some drift practice, I can record some of it and put up a video, but it's not amazing. I want to eventually get good enough to start doing actual like multiplayer events with RLS, and I've also joined another group, TLDC. They do a bunch of drifting stuff. They're sort of different categories than the raceless, the RLS stuff. But so I've been doing that as well. So I kind of built cars to close at least to their specs to see what I could do. You know, it's their entry league is like 200 horsepower or something like that. It's pretty fun, just doing lower power, just trying to learn control. So, all right. Oh, this is the drift stuff. That's not what we wanted. I think the other stuff's over there. This I can't do. I remember very much not liking the cars for whatever reason. Again, I also was worse at drifting last time I did that than I would be now. So maybe we can give it a try, see if it's any different. But I just struggled to get them to move how I wanted them, even with my little experience. Okay. This is the one. Okay, so we have a half track. We have a chicane challenge. These pay pretty good. Then we have a full circuit. So might as well start here. See what we can get. So we're going to drive this ETK or our car. I don't think we're going to hit these times in our car. We'll take theirs. Remember correctly, this is manual. So that'll also be some fun. So get ready to laugh as I miss shifts. It'll happen. Also, let me know if any of the volumes are off. I can adjust those as we need. Still like figuring all this out. So we're going to aim for the 425. I'd like to get a 405, but I doubt it. We'll aim for a 425. No penalties and a lap under 120. Okay, 124. Okay. I won't remember. I've already forgotten those numbers. Oh, let's see what modes. Hang on. Sport mode. Okay, it was in a different mode. We wanted sport mode for sure. Okay, what is this? This is the short track, right? So we're going to go to the right. Brake early, because I don't trust this car yet. Ooh, can we get it around? Maybe not early enough, even. This one I've done a little bit of recently. I did even on the channel about a month ago, maybe. So maybe a little better at this. We'll see. Oh, I always get this part wrong. And then into the little hairpin here. Oh, it was alright. I could have got on the power a little earlier, maybe. Not brake quite so much before, but we won't shift because we're going to be immediately on the brakes up here anyway. Oop, that was early again, but this is a bit of a... It's like a tightening corner. You think you have lots of room, and then you hit the other side, and it starts to close in on you. And then brake a little early, stay wide. Don't get it in there. Yeah, I don't know this car yet. I've driven it before, but not in a while. I was doing this in my career cars. Did it in a Vivace. On the brakes. Oh, a little too much brake. We probably... Well, I mean, we're going to use the whole track. So maybe we're okay. 129. We got to shave like 5 seconds off that. Oop, don't lock it up. Oh no. Yeah, I just get it around. I thought it geared down to 2, but it didn't. Oh, did I miss that? Wow. That's embarrassing. You know what? We're just going to start over. It's only 1 lap. Yeah, too late now. Can't believe I missed that. I thought I shifted down to 2nd, and then when I left the gas, it didn't perform what I was expecting. I think that's the assist because I'm using a controller and it's doing clutch assist and stuff. I got to put this on a button at some point. A better start because we're going to get up to 4th here. Yeah, almost 5th. There, that time it geared down, so I was expecting that it gives a little bit more dig. Gives a little more weight forward. I think it's what it feels like anyway. Ooh, come on. Don't get in the dirt. That's bad. I don't think we're on race tires. We're probably on like sport tires, but... Around. There we go. On the brakes. Power early. Don't hit the dirt. Come on. Oh, yeah. Could have shifted there, but that's okay. We're getting there. Oh, way too soon. Way too soon. Not breaking any records here today, I don't think. There we go. Got a little tighter that time. We can cut across the curbs a bit. Shave a little bit of time off. Hit fourth a lot sooner. That's good. Come on. Don't let it go. There we go. I was trying to slide there, but I managed to keep it. Saved a couple seconds off our first lap. Early on the brakes, just because I don't trust this corner. I've wrecked so many cars here. It's still better than last, but that's, again, hot lap is expected to be better than our cold lap. Or whatever, entry lap. Probably should have shifted to fourth somewhere in here, but, you know. We're too busy trying to look at the times. Ooh. Try to be a little later on the brakes here. A little better if we can get it slowed and get on the power coming up here. Oh, too soon. We're going to really stretch the track there a little bit. Not quite. We didn't go off the track at least. A little late on the turn in, but we can still hit this. Take a little creative line through there. Probably not the fastest, but that's how I do it. On the power, let's uses the whole track. How we doing? We're all in the green, so we've shaved a little bit more time off. That's the full time. I didn't see what our lap was. Oh, brakes, come on. Wow, that did not want to slow down. Come on. A little slick going through the dirt there. That's added some seconds to our time, but we'll try to catch them up somewhere else. Get around here. Come on, you can get around. Not pretty, but it's doing the job, I think. I'm going to be off the brakes before we hit the corner there. It turns a lot better if you can do that, which I know. But sometimes I brake a little late, so it gets weird. Come on. Oh, get that. Oh, let go back end. Okay. Oh, across the line, and we'll see what we get. How'd we do? I think we did 2 stars. Wasn't it 425? Yeah. Oh, wow. We weren't that bad. We weren't that far off. We even got this. Okay, that's not a bad payout. 2038, 3850. Nice. Okay. See, this is now we've already got more money than we started with, plus our car. Level 2. So now do we get a bonus? Because we're level 2, we get a little more money next time. Saving up these, because we'll probably need them, because I will break stuff. We're not going to go after that 3rd star. I'll chase that some other time. Maybe I'll start working on that in my RLS career. But let's try the next one. Chicane Challenge. This sounds challenging. If I remember correctly, it's a bunch of... There's like a... Yeah. One of the spots on the other side of the drag track where there's like a loop. You have to chicane it. It's like a chicane instead of going straight through. I have to remember that. We're aiming for about a 340 and a 107 lap. Put that in sport mode. Yeah, right here. Is it the turn? Yeah, it's the turn. So we have to come around, across the drag strip, which is really grippy. You got to be careful there. Whoa. That's where we're going. Okay. Well, let's learn the track, I guess. Oh, and then to the long side. That's interesting. That sun is really something, isn't it? Oh, that was we could have been a lot faster through here. Slow down for this corner. Couldn't see. I'm trying to learn the track. Okay, here we go. This is a fast corner, if I remember. Not that fast. Not that fast, Pockets. Come on. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the rest of this lap just so I kind of have an idea of the track, because it's not as I remember it. Can we shift? Why is it not over revving? Okay, that was some weird shifting mechanics there. I think I was over revved, so it didn't want to shift and blow up my engine. Which is probably a good thing, like, to be honest. Oh, this is the faster corner. This is the one I thought. Where you can kind of... And then shoot. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is, but they've put the chicane in. That's exactly what this is. Usually you fire straight down to the end, but we've got this chicane in here. Get around the corner. And then let's try to remember that we're going to the right here. Which is ironically the way I would take vehicles to get up to the other side. And then turn left there. How fast can we take this corner? Not flat out, it looks like. Not with the sun in my eyes. Don't trust it. Probably could have, actually. A little wide on that corner again. Just not there yet. We're learning. Remember that this isn't the fast corner. And this is like a dogleg chicane deal here. Oh, wow. Just brake, damn it. It did not want to stop. Wouldn't be the first time I've destroyed a car on that particular piece of the track. 3 laps. We did improve our time. Which, you know, again, oh, wow, here he goes. Look at me do it. That's because I was gunning for that whole strip on the long track instead of the chicane like I should have remembered. Ow. I don't know what that was. Come out a little wide. Oh, wow, you're going to hit the dirt. I was a little too aggressive on my acceleration out of there, but this is not the fast corner. Get it down. There's a little extra track. That's okay. Yeah, we're not aiming for perfection. We're just trying to get a little extra money. Second gear here. Second gear. It didn't want to go into second. I was going too fast, probably. Okay. And then out. That was a terrible, terrible section. It will get better. Just needs practice. Lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. And I have been focusing on drifting. So. What was it? I don't remember what we were aiming for. 340? Oh, nice. We did get the 2 stars at least. We'll take it. And then another 3,200. All right. And there's the multiplier here. So yeah, we got a bonus now because of our level. So that's cool too. So it might be worth saving the 3rd stars till we get, you know, some levels and then go grind out the 3rd stars. We unlocked the off-road series, the vintage series, and the endurance. Wow. Okay. Lots of stuff to start looking at if we wanted to keep doing this. Let's hit the last one of these and see where we're at. Maybe we'll see if we can pick up a D series and start doing some hauling. This one pays, yeah, 2,300. This one pays pretty good. If we can get this 3 stars, holy crap. So 635 and a 203. This is the full circuit, right? Oh god, okay. No pressure or anything, but just do the whole track now. Come on, load it up. Game saved. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Come on. I think maybe our game crashed. Yeah, I think so. I heard engine for a second there. Right, give me a second. think I'm going to have to reboot Beam. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I was wrong, and the second I hit a button, it came back. So let's get this all back. Let's do some driving. Continue. Oh, it was already sitting here waiting for me to go, so it did the whole countdown and stuff while the screen was gone. Cool, let's restart that. Yeah, so it was actually working in the background, counting down, but all we saw was this screen. Oh, don't do it to me again. Make me look dumb. It'd be pretty funny if it crashed right now. There it goes. I just got the end task button and it came back. Okay. Why is it? Wow, it's broken. Yep, I'm going to reboot this. It's broken. I was right the first time. I will be right back. Alright, so it did spawn us down here. Let's, instead of going back to racing, how much money do we have? Almost 20. We have 19-ish. Let's go see if we can get something. Where's my game sound? There we go. Well, let's head back over to the commercial to actually... You know what? Let's just go over there. Let's do this fast. The new radial menu. Just, you know, if you're familiar with the other one, this is the new one, 3.5. 0.35, I'm sure most of you have already played it. But let's go to commercial. And we'll first actually check in the commercial garage. How about that? And then if there's nothing there, we'll come back in and check the computer for remote. But since we're looking for a truck anyway, we'll see what's here. Park right here. And we'll pop on in. Let's see what we got. The cheap MD series. We buy that and put a flatbed on it? Might be an option. I haven't had much luck with the MDs, but would be worth a try if we're doing things here today. We have an ambulance we can convert to just a cube van. Can we afford that? Yeah. I think maybe we'll just grab this. And we'll put a flatbed and some boxes on it. Why not? We can always convert it to a fifth wheel later if we decide to go trailering, right? 251 horsepower. It's not going to be great, but this is early career, right? So we will trade in because we don't need two cars. We only have 2 slots, I believe, currently. I'm not entirely sure how we expand that, but maybe I'm wrong as well. We're only going to pay 8,000 for it after the... We might be able to upgrade, maybe put a turbo on that engine, get some more juice out of it, but let's take a look at it. Wow. Wonder how much it would be to convert it to a short bed, but, you know. Well, we got to get a flatbed and some cargo boxes on it first before we do anything else, because that's going to be important. This is way overkill for the beginning as well. Like, we're not going to be filling this up anytime soon, but this way we don't have to do any more upgrading. Parts. All parts. Front coupe. Oh, yes, that's too expensive. We don't want to do that. What about the upfit? Can we do something with that? Suspension cab. Is it under cab for the upfit? Probably at the bottom of this, right? Paint, horns, seats, rear, front bodywork. Okay. It's noisy too. There's rear frame. Oh yeah, that's expensive, but we could sell the one we have. What would we get for it? I don't think we can afford to do it anyway. Okay, so we'll just leave it as is. Let's go ahead and see what we can put on it. Rear suspension, upfit. Put a dry van, make it a big box, or a flatbed. I think the flatbed's easier to see around, and we'll just put the cargo boxes on it, yeah? It's also a lot cheaper that we can't afford. Oh no. That's a problem. That's a problem. What do we do? 17,000. I didn't think it was going to be a flatbed. It was going to be that much. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. The flatbed itself, we can't even get rid of all the extra bits. Okay. Cool. Let's see what else is for sale. That was a cool idea, but we can't afford to put a flatbed on it. So definitely want something like, again, we can do hauling with these, but we have to put a XL box on the lid, on the roof, and I just don't want to do that if I don't have to. Here we go. Crew cab. With the trade-in, we can probably go a little more too. Is there something? Well, there's an already built flatbed. So that's an option. Oh, and the new Sunburst. Oh, yeah, we have to do something with that. If we get to the point where we're buying a car, we should definitely do something with that. I think that might be, maybe we'll, can we drag race it? I don't know. It's more racy, right? So do we get this or do we get the pickup? I think we save a bit of money because the idea is we're not going to do a lot of trailers. I do have a plan, so let's grab this. We'll drive our MD over there so we at least get to use it for 30 seconds. And that was a cool idea. I didn't realize it was so expensive to put a flatbed on it. That's my bad. So let's get over there. Where is it even? Oh, okay. It's over in the drag paddock. This thing is so silly. Look how long it is. Okay, so note for the future. Flatbeds are expensive. I thought it was going to be like 6,000. It was like 3 times that almost. It was almost 3 times that, right? Close enough. Well, yeah, we'll head on over there. We'll pick up take a look at and pick up our truck. Just because I do like the bigger trucks when they're dual axles. A little more traction, but again, for what we're going to be doing, the early courier missions and stuff, or the earlier deliveries are going to be, we'll be hard pressed to fill it for the first couple levels, I think. If I remember correctly, again, things moved a little faster and they had adjusted some of the rewards in RLS, so it's hard for me to say exactly because they could have adjusted weights as well. Like all that stuff is things that they would have adjusted for the RLS mod. And my information on career mode is, you know, like a year old. Oh, where are we looking? Oh, it was in that parking lot. We could have just gone that way. Okay. There it is. Oh, this thing is unwieldy anyway. I probably would have hated it. It's very long. Okay. I like the color of this one. That's nice. It's like one of my colors pretty much. Maybe a little lighter than I was using, but not by much. And it's not quite as like satiny. Okay. Crew cab, manual, V8. Let's do it. We'll trade in the MD. Short-lived as that was. Oh, what? Why can't I trade in the MD? That's not... Is it a private sale? Is that why? Yeah, crap. I can't win for losing today, huh? Okay. Let me just... You know what we can do? Hopefully it's not too late. Let's go back to commercial. Oh dear, this is going to be risky. Let's sell this. And then just buy something. That's what I should have done. I shouldn't have got cute. Okay. We may have lost money on that. I remember. I think we actually made money on that. It'd be hard. I don't remember exactly. That whole ADHD thing will get you every time. If I don't write it down, I won't remember. Another sunburst. All things have changed. That means the truck might not be here. There it is. Okay. Quick skim. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, it was private sale. That's why we couldn't trade in. Let's take a taxi. This time, four-wheel drive. That's nice. A little low on the horsepower. We could do something with that if we need to. You know, if we start finding that before we hit level 5, we're overloading it. We're loading it too much. You know what I mean? If we need more space, we can maybe get a trailer. But we need to just try to get to level 5. And level 1 with shuffleboard is kind of my goal. Because I would like to rent a truck from them to do like fifth wheels and some other stuff. Our first hint of sound. So let's start over at shuffleboard. We'll see if maybe in that area we can pick something up for delivery. But yeah, glad we got this. I like the color. The crew cab's nice. I would have. The only thing would have been the dually, making it a dually and an extended cab instead of the crew cab. But we're at a stage where we can't really be too picky. We're not rich. We can't just rebuild it in our what we like. And we're trying something here. So, ooh, the brakes are not exactly ideal. It does mean this trip takes a little bit longer, but it is a much nicer. Like, it looks better. It looks more realistic. Very, very much improvement. Plus, we get to do this. Which would be even better when we build, like, our drag car. We'll drive it through here. We'll do, like, a street. We won't go for, like, full-on huge tires, NOS, the whole bit. We'll go to, like, something that you can still drive, I think, when we do that. And I think that's what we'll... If we get time by the end of this, we'll do that. That'll be our thing. Or a drift... or rally off-roading sunburst. The sunburst would make sense, but this isn't going to be an ongoing series, so we can explore the sunburst in the actual career mode that we're going to move to. This isn't where I want it to go. We don't need to go in here. Yes, we do. We do need to go in here. What am I thinking? Can we put cargo in the back too? Like remove the back seat? I wonder. So here's some other new stuff that we haven't actually really taken a look at. It's the parts customization. We popped in here quick, but so the biggest thing is that you can now fit parts from your inventory from this window. So let's just find an example here. If we go to the front bumper and can we install empty? Yes. So we'll make that empty and we'll purchase that because it costs us $0, right? Now it used to be you had to go into my parts and fit that back on if you wanted to, but if we go in here now, for those who haven't played the new 0.35, now we go to front bumper and we'll see probably at the bottom. Yeah, right here. Front bumper, this isn't ours. It's free. We just put it on. That's going to be super nice when we're doing swap outs and stuff. It does cost a little bit sometimes, but we can remove. These should be in our parts. Whoops. Front bumper. I meant to remove bumper guards and the license plate. And we should be able to fit those from here. So if we want them, I don't think I want the bumper guards, actually. We'll put the license plates on just so we're compliant. Yeah, there it is. We didn't have to remove them from here. We probably could have just popped them on from here, but that's okay. What else do we have? We're not looking to upgrade it. Let's just add the boxes and see if we can do something with the rear seat. We probably don't have to, but we might as well while we're here. Frame, body, front seats, rear seats, doors, roof accessory. We could put roof racks on this. Rear seats. Cargo box slot. Boom. There we go. We get 2 of some size of box. So that's cool. And then we'll go back in. Cargo. 2 extra large. Yeah, we want the extra large. That gives us the most capacity. We can fit a bunch of small stuff in it, and I'll show you guys how we do that. But that's another 500, so that's good. And this will probably get us to level 5. I don't know why I really wanted to do the MD. Because I haven't really done much with MD series. There we go. Cargo truck. Let's go and see if we can pick up some cargo. And the first stop is right out front here. The shuffleboard is right across the way, for those that aren't familiar with the map. And that's the one we want, and I'll show you why when we go over there. In here, we'll see what we can get for cargo. So we can go to Belasco Auto, which is over there. Yeah, we'll take those. So you can just hit this button, it'll put them in wherever. But if you hit this custom load, you can pick which box it goes into. Now, why won't it go on the inside? Because it is too big. I think the other ones are smaller than 32. So we can just slop that in here. And that saves this one. Sometimes if you do random, we'll put some in here, and you may have to come shuffle this. So that's good to sort of pay attention to. Like, I'll just do a couple. We're going to go past these, and Riches is right there as well, so we'll grab those. This is a level 2. Pays a fair bit more. Once we get to level 2, we can start getting some better ones. We'll get there pretty quick, I think. So we'll take these. But I'll show you here. So we go into our load. And you can see, yeah, it split them. For some reason, this one's in here. We should be putting the small ones in these ones, like that. So I do typically, if I run out of space, I'll go and manually do that, but you can go in there and fix that. If you go to pick up a load and it says not enough space, go and adjust your cargo first before you say I can't take it, because they'll just stick stuff anywhere when you hit the random load there. Yeah, this is like not it. This is not moving. Probably want to be an automatic transmission too, but that's expensive upgrades, and we're just trying to get the levels. Oh, only 1? That's not a good sign. Yeah, level 2 industrial goods. But you can see here, 128 slots. It takes 1 of our large boxes, and there's 3 of them there, so we could only take 2 of these 3 yet. So that's what I was talking about. If we start seeing that this is too much, we may have to do something else. But I think we'll be okay to get to level 5. We want to get to level 5 for this. This one's actually level 2, so that's not bad. We could get like an MD cargo box. Though the trick here is they often also require you to have at least 1 level with shuffleboard. What I really want to look at is this one. I think this is level 5 here, and level 1 with shuffleboard we can get this tanker and moving liquids. So I know in the early RLS mode that was a good way to make pretty good money early on. And you used to be able to do it, I think. I don't remember if you needed a level first. You might have always needed that level, and I just had it when I first noticed it, but that was a good way to make money early on as well. That I never really explored, so we'll take a look at that if we can get there today. This truck's a little louder than my I series was. The other nice thing is it does do like multiple waypoints. If we look at our map, it just gives us a path that's going to cover everything kind of. It's not always the way I'd want to do it, but it's pretty efficient. Like if we pick up, at Jefferson has something for back across this bridge, it'll actually try to take us back this way before going back into town. And I try to, well, I'll just show you because we're doing it right now. So there's a good chance. Ooh. We will also check seal brick before we go into the town proper, just to see if there's anything there. We just want to kind of take almost everything we can. I don't want to do all the little tiny stops in town as much as possible, but any of the stuff that has the potential to have parcels for us. The Belasco Auto is a timed, so we're going to skip that because we're kind of just moseying around, but we'll grab these 2. That'll definitely run out because I'm going to head over here, hit a bunch of stuff this way. I want to hit seal brick and then head that way. They do pay pretty good. If you get them back on time, you get a bit of a bonus. Better later when they're bigger. Because the percentage bonus pays more, and I mean, you put just as much. Oh, we didn't drop off our load because it went out of order. Because I hit the park brake. Pay attention. Drop off. There we go. So there's our first bit of experience. We got, what, 9? Yep, thank you. All right. So that's fun. Yeah, I need to do something. That's too slow. I like to move it, you know? I wonder if we can just put a... even just a couple, get up to 300 horsepower at least. So we don't actually have a pick drop-off here, but we can check if anything's going anywhere useful. No, but this would be a spot once we're at level 5, we can pick up fluids here and take them places. The other thing I'm noticing is like trailers don't really pay super well. Like a level 3 trailer, I'm pretty sure these were a fair bit more in that they were modified in the mod. Again, they may not modify them the same way this time either. They've been talking like revisiting a lot of those things and rethinking. So that's cool. I like that. It'll be an interesting thing. It'll be a fresh start, right? That's why we're going to start over. It's going to be so much different that I think it just... I'll do myself more justice just starting over so we can kind of get a feel for how different it is. I have some ideas of things I'm going to try, so... over here, I think, is one of the early spots to pick up jockey missions, if you want to do those. These 3 here, I think. Or at least one of these 3. There's a few other places as well, but this is usually where I look. Yeah, so we got level 1s here. They don't pay a lot, but if we can get up, you can start delivering... fifth wheels and stuff, and box trucks. That's pretty cool. Plus, you know, you get to drive a variety of vehicles. It's a lot of fun. But let's see here. We are going to Belasco Auto, so we'll grab those. We want shuffleboards, so we'll grab those. Do we want to have it set up to go across the bridge? Sure, we'll take these. Fast is not... well, it'll be kind of on our way. We'll take it. And Jerry Riggs is on our... no. That's going to... well, we'll take it too. Why not? It's more the experience than anything anyways. That take us... did it give us everything? I think so. Now, if we do find better stuff here and need to, we'll dump some of those cheaper ones. But, like I said, we're just really just trying to get to level 5. This isn't really the money-making part. This is the preparing to make money part. Again, so yeah, more car jockeys here. Oh, blinged out vans. Oh, I wanted to go in here. Riches we're going to. We'll just grab those. Grab that. Belasco we're going. We've already got stuff for here, so let's fill up the boxes. What are we at? Oh, we're just over... not even half. Excellent. Those extra boxes in the back are probably holding a lot of that smaller stuff for us, which is nice. Again, if we had kept the I-Series, we would have put one of these extra large boxes on the roof, and we might have been able to put something in the back seat, in the passenger seat, but I'm not 100% sure. Never tried it in that particular boat. We already have a path for there, right? Might as well take the stuff. Rent-a-box is on our way. Industrial warehouse is here. No, I'm going to skip that one because I'm actually probably going to come up here first, empty this stuff, hit this area because there'll be some stuff here that goes over there. I'm almost sure of it. So we'll skip the warehouse. There, now we're over half. We'll just, now we can go deliver some stuff. Ooh. I kind of looked, but didn't really, and I didn't see that guy, so. We'll just block traffic. They'll be okay. They won't run into us, right? The improved AI is better at avoiding us, right? I wonder if this moves better under all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. We could try it, I suppose. Oh, that's right. The update unmapped my... What? Where does it want me to go? I was pretty sure... Yeah, it looks like it wants me to go back. No, we're going to go this way. That's the other thing. It's not really efficient because I want to go hit these first. See if there's anything else going out across the bridge. Because I want to take pick up as many of the stuff for that logistics area as we can so it's not a wasted trip. Because it's a long drive. We'll just go down here and do these ones. Luckily, it marks them on the map anyway. Those little ones there, like on the left, Those are the ones I kind of avoid because there are lots of little stuff. If you wanted to do this with just like a passenger seat cargo and a backseat box in some sort of like a car, you could use the new Sunburst, then those are the ones to do because you can pick up a lot of them. They're like letters and parcels. But we know where some of these things are, so we'll go. This is riches. There we go. That's not a bad little chunk of experience. We're third of the way there, just about. All right, what do you got for me? Velasco City Garage, that one pays pretty good too for this level. Rent-A-Box we're going to, and Shuffleboard Garage, yes please. And we can see we're still hovering around that halfway mark, so this is working out quite well. And that's that. So now we will hit Velasco because it's just over here on the corner. You can see it there. And then we'll head back to the industrial area and across. Oh! Don't ask. I had an itch and I was scratching it. And I should have stopped the vehicle first, but I didn't. So hopefully that didn't do anything major. We might just rip off our bumper at some point, but that was dumb. Funny, but dumb. So, yeah, halfway there. Cargo deliveries. Springleaf, yes, please. Jefferson's is on our way. And Riches, we're not going to go back to Riches. That's not for that. And again, I kind of just make it up as I go. My plan is just to gut feel. Oh, wow, yeah. Poor thing. Okay, we'll fix it at some point. Hopefully it's not a big deal. So that would probably, I think that's the way we'd go to the industrial warehouse if we were going to do that. But I want to go back up through town. I think it's this one. There's... But yeah, so if you are following along with the RLS stuff, I think, and don't quote me on it because it's been a long day, but I'm pretty sure I heard in Raceless's stream yesterday, might have been the stream yesterday, that there's some big announcement coming up on Wednesday, which would be pretty interesting. I don't think it's going to be the release of the update. Sounds like they're hoping for a public release by the weekend, but we're not supposed to hold our breath on that. So, because again, it depends on how many hot fixes show up between now and then as well. Because every little thing they change can affect, well, mods in general, right? I don't know if anybody's familiar with modding will know that. Coding in general, really. Computers in general. Any small change, and who knows what kind of fires you're lighting. Oh, brakes. These brakes are definitely... I mean, obviously I shouldn't have been offside there like that, but the brakes are definitely leaving something to be desired. Okay, we're back to Jefferson's because we picked up something for them. Drop off. Oh, I didn't get my park brake on in time. A little bit more experience. And then anything new could happen. Here's something else going out to Spearleaf. I keep saying Springleaf, it's Spearleaf. Which is funny because I thought that was Springleaf, which is why I was calling. We're not going back to these guys. Correct. I was calling them Springleaf, and then I was building a car, and I kept calling the Leaf Springs Springleafs, and it was really dumb. I felt dumb. But I put the video out anyway, because that's how you do, right? I am who I am, and that's, not going to apologize for it. But yeah, it was Spearleaf. They're not even Springleaf, so that makes it even doubly bad. That's okay. Made a mess of my front end. So we have some deliveries for fast, which means we got to go back out through after we hit the commercial district one more time. We are going to get a little bit of shuffleboard experience here, so that'll be good. I think drop-offs do it. It might just be pickups. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Again, I'm going based on information from a mod, so any of the stuff I say could actually be from the mod. So we'll see. Oh, I don't have a drop-off shuffleboard. Thought I had a drop off for shuffleboard. Weird. Maybe it's the one across the water. Might be. Across the bridge there. I was hoping to hit level 2 with that. It was just long shot, but I was hoping. We're going back to Spear Leaf, so let's take those. How are we for cargo space? Lots. We are going up by here, so we'll grab these. Rent-a-box is right in here. That's not worth it for me, so we'll grab those. And we'll pop over to shuffleboard again. Because you never know. Things change, right? The updates happen while you're driving around, so... Can't believe I mangled the front end of my new truck. Isn't that just the way of it? If that happened in real life, I would be so mad. Yeah, it's still gonna be that level 2 industrial pallets. Okay, well. So the next head is... We had something for that way. Is that gonna take us to yeah, this one. What's this? I guess we'll just go over there. I think that's Rent-a-Box. Yeah, that's Rent-a-Box. Right. So we'll head on over to Rent-a-Box and see how that's looking. Manual transmission, Doug. Get it together. Funny thing is, up until fairly recently, I just only drove manual transmission in real life. You'd think I'd be better at it. 30 years. Manual transmissions for the most part. 5 more. Maybe we should have taken that dollar one. No, that's a timed. And that's a really poorly paid timed. Okay. Maybe we should have grabbed that cheap one. That's okay. It'll be ready when we come back. Now, I'm going to manually go over... We have one to Fast Automotive right at the top there. Yep. I'm going to manually do that because I think it's trying to take me across the bridge already. The Jerry Rigs. I missed... No, Jerry Rigs is down here. Isn't it? Is it that one? Where's Jerry Rigs? I don't go there very often. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. What I thought, I guess it was taking me there instead. I thought it was trying to double me back across the bridge, but taking me to Jerry Rigs, so that's cool. Good thing I looked, because I would have taken that all the way across up to Quarry Side, probably. I probably would have dumped it. 9 items. That could get us our level 2. We can go grab that... I forget where it was for now, though. Yes, level 2. Large packages. So, what else we got? Quarry Side, but this one's timed, so we'll take this one. And Spear Leaf. Shuffleboard Garage? Well, why not? And then we'll go double check where that one was. And then for sure we'll go over to Fast. But again, I'm just trying to get as quick experience as we can to get that to level 5. And hopefully get Shuffleboard to level 1 in the process. I don't want to spend the whole stream doing this if I don't have to. If it does seem like that's what we're doing and we want to do something else, I'll totally shift gears, no pun intended. I wonder why we're dropping off here. I thought we already dropped this one off. No, I've always blessed. Okay. Alright, well we have level 2 packages now, so... No space. Aha, see? Going to the exhaust shop though, so we don't want that. But that's one where you'd want to go and shuffle your cargo around and fit that in. But we're not going that way at the moment. So we won't worry about it. Good one though, is going to pay 80. This is pretty good for our current setup. Can I get across in front of that Lansdale? Yes, I can. Nailed it. Oh, you jerks. Of course. I'm going to try some... Oh, I got to put these back on my buttons. I keep pressing the button that I had it bound to, but it's been unbound since the update, and I keep forgetting to set it up. But that's okay. We'll do it. I'll do that later. I'll continue to forget for another few days, and then I'll do it in a fit of rage. Not really rage. I don't rage. That's actually not... Shouldn't have said rage. That's not true. Where's it trying to take me? Yeah, see, now it's trying to take me... Oh, that's because I went out to here, huh? What's this one? Velasco Auto. Let's, not Velasco Auto. Can't do it while the vehicle is moving. I was parked, right? Okay. We're just going to dump that one. Don't tell anybody. I didn't mean to take that one because we weren't going back out that way. It's only $2. We'll just give it to... We paid $2 for someone else to take it. Okay? We called up one of our other staff, one of our other drivers, and said, here, you're going that way. And I paid for their gas. There we go. Lore. It is a little better on takeoff on all-wheel drive, as kind of expected. It's going to be a little more of a monster to steer, but it's not that powerful, so I'm not too worried. Where is my simple power ratio now that I'm looking? That should have been enabled. I got all the other mods are off. The only mod we should have had was the simple power ratio, but we'll add that back in at some point. We need it when we start building a car. We'll add that back in so we can sort of pay attention. This is how you drive with a pickup truck, right? That's how the people around me drive. Not all of them, but enough of them that it seems the right way to do it. There's over here a little tiny shortcut if you wanna, if you have a vehicle that's not gonna bottom out on this curb here. Or you can go up that little ledge there, but you can go like this and you bypass the ticket booth. It's not huge, but it's a thing. Wonder what that is. Is this all new? Like, they did do a whole bunch of stuff. They also added, like, along a lot of the roads, they've added more details. This goes out to that, whatever that is. We'll have to check that out one of these days. But right now we're on a mission. No, let's go look. Why not? We don't have anything time sensitive. We just have a broken truck. Let's go look. I don't know if this is new. I've never been down this road if it's not, so... I know there's some stuff I haven't been seeing. Maybe some of that's over here. This goes down... Oh, it's just kind of like a side? We can go there or we can go down here. That goes onto the track, so we're going to skip that. That's fine. Looks like it goes down on the track. So does that side. That's kind of cool. There's AI being AI. Wonderful. So if this is a new road, then that's probably just a pathing issue from the new pathing being weird. So it's a parking lot for some sort of stands. Okay, cool. Is there anything here? No. Okay. Cool though. You could put some sort of, you could do like a, clear it out and set up like an autocross track in here. Like a little parking lot. Are you going to just stop for me? That's so kind of you. Okay, so that's what that is. That's cool. And a couple little sneakways down onto the track if you want them. Yes, that's not where you go. No, whoa, yeah, that's this must be a new road. That's my guess. This is a new road with pathing issues. Because everybody's on the wrong side. That's cool. I'll have to see if that's been reported. Maybe I'll clip that section and send it in. So it can be fixed. But that's fun. Or if one of you wants to clip it and send it, that's fine too. Just let me know so I don't also do it. Yeah, so some more missions here. I think this is the crawler, the rock crawling stuff. Oh, right. I was about to try to turn left. I'm like, no. You don't do left anymore. That goes up to the stands. I'm not sure why there's stands. Let's go look at this. This is something I've always been curious about. I think this is a hotel or something. Never been up here. Could just be... Okay, the stands aren't where I thought they were. Just from the angle, it looked like these stands were blocked by whatever this is. This is just seating, maybe? Like a indoor viewing gallery? VIP seating for the track? That's cool. That doesn't get us where we want to go. We could go this way, but we're going to go the new way. And I'm going to... Well, the AI does it, so I think you're supposed to drive there, right? We'll go down this way, and we'll see what this truck sounds like under the bridge. I was watching RLS stream, and he said that this could make a really cool drift section, so we'll see. Maybe they'll add one. That'd be pretty sweet, come drifting through here. Where this is like the launch. Who knows? Could be fun. I think I'd prefer to see it part of the track, so you're in there with high revs. Alright. After all that, we finally got here. Alright. What do we got? Smash no, exhaust no, rich no. No, 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 no. We're not going that way. We don't know how long it's going to be before we're coming back this way, so... Now we will let you lead us wherever, because we have to get up to Quarry Side, I believe, is the next stop. Does it sort them? Answers my question. No, it does not sort them by the order of the waypoints. Because we're going to Spearleaf last at this point. Oh, come on! There should be some stuff to pick up in Belasco Garage and Quarry Side as well, so... We could... I don't know what the quarry has. It's not that far. We could pop down to the quarry as well. Just to see. I think that's more going to be materials, though. Which I've never had much luck transporting. Okay, across the bridge. Now we're getting somewhere. And we're on the move. So far I haven't seen any police either. I don't know if Vanilla has like active police. But I have not seen a single one. So we'll take advantage of that. Take advantage of that and our four-wheel drive. And I've been playing with mods so long, I don't actually even know exactly what's all vanilla, so I don't know what we have for upgrades. So that could be a fun, trying to build some sort of something, some sort of motorsport vehicle. Yes, I stressed the H on purpose. Not actually how I say it. Motorsport vehicle without all the mods, I don't know. I know some of the stuff that I'm pretty sure was mods, but... Oh, logistics branch up to 2, okay. That gets us some other stuff. I think that's more bonuses, if I remember correctly. And... Ooh, that's a timed out to spring. It's only 26 bucks. So I'm gonna... Well... Penalty of late, but we'll just take it for the experience, right? We can always drop it if we find something that we need to make room for, so... Oh, I thought I put it in first. It didn't shift gears. Another dent. That's that clutch thing again. All right. We'll drop this delivery off. We'll get some experience. We'll see if there's any pickups going where we want them to. Negatory. Okay, now let's pop out to the quarry and see what's there just because we're in this area and it's not far. Not going to be that much time. Let's make sure we're not going to crash again. So far, we haven't done any damage that actually affects the performance, as far as I've noticed. Well, that's coming. I will crash it. It's just inevitable. Ooh. Do some rallying. Maybe we won't roll it. If we roll this, we lose the boxes, right? They do come out of the back of the truck, and then if we have to repair and reset, I think we lose everything that's in it. So let's not do that. We'll just come down here and see what's in here. Maybe there's a pickup. Do we have a trailer hitch? We don't. We can't do trailers anyway, I don't think. Level 3. No parcels. They have a spot for it though, so... Can I not have that up? Thank you. Alright, now let's get out to across the bridge. We'll see if we can make it in the 306 in the time. But I doubt it now that we've taken this detour. It's usually fairly close. We'll pull out some of the stops if we can, but they're gonna have us go, yeah, that way. Okay, we could have gone onto the highway over there, but I didn't think of it in time. Gotta cut across the median there. And then around, and then we'll turn to the left up here. Yeah, okay. Traffic being weird. Okay, we'll take advantage of that. Put it in high 2, just give us a little more, not low 4, no. High 2 to give us a little bit more performance in the steering department for this part. We're not exactly a race car, but we'll take every little bit we can get, right? It's a big curb, but we got it. Yeah, I know, oncoming traffic. What could possibly go wrong, right? Can we get through here? All right. Making some good time there. I don't trust it in these corners. We're starting, I think that's just synchronizer damage on the engine at least, so that's nice. Blindish corner. We can see enough that I can make adjustments if I need to, but we do need to get back up here. But it's a red light, so that's fine. We'll just whoop. Still don't trust it in these corners. I don't know what tires are on it and how good they are. I am trying not to like completely wreck, end up in the ocean. It's a pretty solid wall of cars on that side. Let's hope that nothing's coming. We have a box van coming. Yeah, we'll just slot in right here. Oh, one more. They spawned in. That wasn't nice. Oh yeah, we're actually turning here, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to duck back in behind this guy. There we go. Around that corner. Okay, on the bridge. Let's open it up. Look at that. All that 170 horsepower. All right. Sorry. A little small distraction there, but we're good. Yeah, it is actually pulling a bit to the right. Now that I'm up here trying to drive straight, I can feel it. So we'll have to repair it after this run. Maybe we'll get some stuff coming back to one of the garage areas. Christina just needed me for a minute. All right. I could squeeze up the side here, but I've never had much luck, especially with these bigger vehicles. But we're going to do it anyway. He just, as he says, not had much luck. He's going to... All right, coming along nicely. Oh, cut out the game sound there. That was something. I had a pop-up, took the attention away from the monitor. Those need to stop. I gotta find out what's causing those. Okay. We can cut through here if we remember to shift gears. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll just do this. Yeah, oh, sorry, I have the right of way, right? Thank you. That was a jerk move. Unloading cargo. That's a pretty good one. Level 3, we can do small trailers. So now, definitely want to go back to the garage. I didn't think of it in time, but we could put a trailer hitch on it and also pick up trailers. Occasionally, if they're going. They're not really worth all that much, but if there's a trailer going to the same place we are. We got Belasco, Jerry Rigs, Smash Brothers... Or Smash Brothers, Smash Auto, there's some shuffleboard. It does say level 1 now. Well, that's good. And our cargo delivery is level 3, so we're getting there. So we did get that level 1. That's good. That's good, that's good. Let's pick some more stuff up. See if there's anything heading back out that way. That's like exactly where we want to go. These are like the small ones. That's actually pretty good, Turbo Burger, but we want something more nimble, and that's like the only thing you do. Query said we're not going that way. Okay, I get it. The shuffleboard garage is where the industrial garage is. Understood. Understood. We'll take those because they are going the way that we're headed, but we are going to head back to our garage. We have to pick these ones up here, so that's cool. We'll drive to those pickup spots. Why are you... Oh, it stalled. I'm going to say it stalled. I stalled it because I tried to launch in like 3rd gear. That was just not paying attention. Again, on my car, I put it in neutral when I'm not moving, so I just, by default. Well, I put it in gear when it's parked, but you know what I mean. And we're going to do a little sneak cheat here. We'll go this way for it, though. We could go backwards, but we're just going to... Yep, that doesn't drift. Are you surprised? But yeah, so the one in the group, they have like a little like entry tier, you know, seat time tier. It's like 200 horsepower minimum minimum weights and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. I can show you guys in a bit if you want. I don't have the mod installed, so we can't actually take it out, but might be able to show it to you in the garage, maybe? I probably would have to load all the mods in to actually do it, but I think it looks pretty good. Next time I'll have a screenshot for it if I'm not... Well, I'll probably be playing with all the mods on the next time you see me, but for this I just wanted basically the game as it is, as the developers have made it, type of situation, just to see. Yeah, we're going to fly back to our home, one of our home bases. We brushed him with our broken grill. We didn't actually hit him, we just kind of feathered him with the grill. You gotta watch those bushes, some of them are very solid, I've noticed. That's why I was like cutting it closer to the car than it looked like I needed to, because I've hit some of those bushes and just got stuck. I'm sure watching my drifting attempts, at least a few times in those videos, I was up on a tree or a bush. Okay, now you gotta watch it here, because I think it's gone back to the vehicle spawn in stationary and you'll cause accidents going too fast, although I don't think that's a problem in this truck. But if we get too fast on this bridge, I think it causes accidents and messes. Where are we going? Yeah, back to the industrial area, right. Probably should have looked behind me there or checked my mirrors, but... Now, I can't really drive... I do drive sometimes in first person, but I think I'd much rather do it once I have my wheel. Because it's hard for me to, like, look left and right. I could get a head tracker, but they tend to make me nauseated. I did try one briefly. It was pretty fun, but about 10 minutes in, and I was, like, ready to be done. So... Oh, no! Pick up 3 items from current vehicle. I think I might have... No, this is right. Weird. I'm not entirely sure what that bottom message exactly means. I thought maybe I forgot to pick something up. Like, there is a second pickup part over in that area, if I remember correctly, so it's possible that I missed the shuffleboard delivery one? No, because it would have led me there. Ooh. Oh, good. He's going wide, so I can do this. I thought he was going to cut into my lane there, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be a mess. We'll see. I'm hoping I didn't miss it, but... No, I did 2 stops. It should be good. I know across the road there's another pickup over there. Does that count as a drift? Or just spinning the tires? Didn't have a very good angle either way. Sorry, that's been, like I said, my focus for the last few days, last week. Since the patch came out. I do mess around a bit with the current beta, but it's, you know, it's definitely for them to see what exactly needs to be fixed, so. But other than that, my point is, other than that, I've been just practicing drifting when I'm not recording or editing videos. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think I'm getting better. I'm at the point now where it's the things I don't know that I have to figure out or someone has to show me. The finesse bits. I understand, you know, clutch kicking, and I'm getting better at initiating with the handbrake and stuff, but there's just a bunch of little things, especially like even in car building. I do my best to guess, but you know how that goes. When you're self-taught, just like anything else, you know, self-taught guitar, there's things you just don't necessarily learn because you don't come into contact with them. And then one day you do, and you're like, oh, and everything just kind of snaps into place. I'm hoping for that moment here soon. You know, so. I'm not starting exactly from zero, but it's close. I just punched the microphone. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Actually, more accurately, I punched my windscreen. So the repairing here is interesting. Sometimes this costs more than this. But this is 10 minutes. I'm gonna use one of my vouchers just because, again, we're not like playing this long term. Just so we're not waiting 10 minutes for our truck to come out of repair. And let's go ahead and put a tow hitch on it. And if we just search here, that'll be the easiest. Receiver hitch, 500, 600 bucks. All right, sure. You know what? Oh, we didn't do the paint thing. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It can look a little beat up. It's our work truck. Let's see how much some sort of power upgrade would be, just to see. It's probably too much. Intake. We could do a stage 1 supercharger. It's not that how much that's actually going to be with everything. More than half our money, but again, we're not looking for money yet. We're looking to get level 5. This, if our engine can hold it, there's no guarantees it can. There's a good way to find out this. So what we'll do is we put that in, and we're gonna actually pop on our overview. Hang on, I'm gonna pop it on because I want to see. UI apps, add app, and it's... Oh, then I gotta close my chat for a second. Bear with me. That's not gonna do it. Is it power, PWR? How does it come up? We'll just go for it. It's pretty easy to see. Hopefully it's active. It should be. Yeah, there it is right there. Power ratio. And that's... We'll just stick it... We want it over here because then we can see it while we're in the parts menu. I don't think it actually matters here, but that's why I put it for free. I'm putting it for free roam because then I can see it while I'm working on the vehicle. And that puts us at... There we go. 265. That's a good chunk of increase. Do we paint the truck? Nah. Let's go see what other trouble we can get into. Pick up 3 items from current vehicle. Okay, no idea what that... I think that message is just stuck. That's okay. Reverse, not more forward. So we'll see what we can get here. We're going to try to get to level 5. If we can get some parts, some stuff, and a trailer, that would be good. Although we might want to try to pick the trailer up at shuffleboard, so we'll see what's available here, but no trailers. That makes it easy. Where do we want to go? We can go to Query Side. That's a good one. Benching kit at 8 slots. Let's put that in there. Can we put that in there? Uh-oh. I'm paused. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, I think it might be bugging. Let's refresh the UI. There we go. F5 is your friend, by the way. If you don't know, F5, like everywhere else, refreshes the UI. So if something gets stuck, try that first before you get into rebooting and all that crap. Because special vehicle parts, it's only $6. We're not going to grab that. We're going to kind of... Because it's also less XP, and we're not going... We're going to go to Query Side. We're going to see if there's a trailer at Shuffleboard Logistics, because this is Shuffleboard Garage. This is better. Definitely better. I'm going to have a little more fun with it, so that's good. We can go there and then out to there. Yeah, look at that. And these are 128 each, so we're probably going to have to... Yeah, we only have one available box, so we have to first move this into one of the smaller boxes. We'll move it into just this one. That's fine. And then we can take both of these. Boom. So that's a fair chunk of our load, but that's good. That's going to pay us, you know... With bonus, it could be about $1,000, which again, doesn't seem like a lot, but for this stage of the game, it is. And maybe we'll get a trailer going to one of our locations or close to one of our locations. We have to move the truck, and then it'll give us the option. So we can take this out to Shuffleboard. That's probably what we'll do. Unless there's anything going up to... No. These ones are all going like into the small areas in the city, so that's fine. We'll take this one. It's only 138, but it's more for the experience, and... because we can now pull a trailer, we might as well pull a trailer, right? It's the $130 we wouldn't have made without the trailer. Oh yeah, we got to pick up the 2 items as well. We'll get those before the trailer, just so I don't have to drag the trailer through here. Not that it's really that big of a deal. We'll pick those up. That's what it was. That message just got stuck. Okay, fair enough. Yep, no. Probably could have shifted up. Maybe it would have broken loose, but come on. It's been a while since I've actually done this, you know, Basically, I haven't done much of this since 3.5 came out. I've been drifting, like I said, or a little bit of racing, but not much. Honestly, largely, I've also been playing 2 Point Museum and that sort of thing, so. But yeah, I pulled the trailer, obviously, no problem. We got to get another level so we can get some large trailers. Maybe not we can't pull fifth wheels, obviously, but there are some bigger bumper tows you can, bumper pulls you can take. This one's a little 400 kilograms. It's not much. What, 2.3s? That's what, 800 and change pounds? I went the right way with that. Late, I'm tired, but I'm pretty sure I went the right way with that. What, 920, I guess? If it's 2.3, yeah. I shouldn't really do math live. I can do math, but when I put myself on the spot, I struggle. It's funny. Because I start second guessing myself. All right. Way more exciting with the trailer because now you got all sorts of stuff. Oh, you stopped. Boo. I mean, it was my fault, but I wasn't expecting him to slam on his brakes. They do that sometimes when you get close. They get panicked and slam on their brakes. Doesn't matter what you're doing, but I thought I could make that. So, I'm so glad that we used a voucher to fix our truck. Oh, no, 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 no. Woo! Dodged. Gotta drive like that here because I don't do that in real life. I'm actually very responsible. Despite, you know, wanting to go faster. But that's why in video games I can just do whatever I want. Oh, thank you. Oh, you gave me the space. You gave me the space. I think it's the second. We're going over to the left there, so I think it's going to have us... Oh, actually, it might... I think those are both in the same kind of area, so they'll probably take us through the second ramp. Up here. What's that? Is that a weird graphic glitch that isn't actually here? Okay. It looked like there was something in the road, like the top of like the roof of a car, but... Oh, he picked it up. The SUV in front of us. What is it? Is it just a bumper? Oh, it's this guy's bumper. He had a little accident. Okay, I'm not hallucinating. Got it. Good to know. Late, but not that late. Well, it's not even that late. Not even 9 o'clock yet. Oh, drift. No. I wanted the trailer to... Ooh. It wanted to hit that wall. Don't look at the clock. Even though it's almost in your line of sight. Here we go. Yeah, my hotkeys are all gone. I had a hotkey to look backwards. It's no longer there. Oh, it wants us to go in there. Do I have time before the light changes? Let's find out. Oh, that's just great. Nope. Hey. Too fun. I made it work. I don't even remember. We didn't even check if my time delivery made it on time. I didn't even look. I don't remember seeing a warning, so I must have. I'm going to say I did because it makes me feel better, but I don't actually know. Okay, up here. Ooh. I did goose it to see what it would do. All right. I'm pretty sure when we do get back to Shuffleboard, I forgot to check the trades. I'm pretty sure we need level 5 for any of them. We might be able to do the box van, which means we can now drive without risking our truck. And that means we could sell the truck and buy a nice vehicle, something to race in, and use the box van. That's what we're going to check out. Is there anything going that way? Trailers is what I meant to look at. That is, but we can't take either of them. Okay, let's just taxi home. I actually want to check that. That is intriguing to me. Not Blasco, commercial garage. Oh! Oh well. Let's not fix this yet. Let's drive over because I forgot to check. Aww. Can't believe that box van just slammed on his brakes. What a meanie. So if we can rent that box van, then we can sell this truck. We'll see if we can build something. Rent. Yes, we can. And we can get a fifth wheel if we wanted to. This would be cool. We can't... We could do... Level 4? Yeah, see, this is a... I guess it doesn't say it's 600 kilograms, but this here, level 4. So if we get level 4, level 5, we could also get a fifth wheel and go do bigger trailers. They don't pay a lot, though. That's 20 tons. Like, that's going to take a minute. But it also will likely change as we get more levels. So once we're level 4, this might actually go up. I don't know how the math works, but being able to borrow these means we can now... So they do take 25%. And as you level up, this goes down. I think it does... It starts at 30%. We must be level 2 at these guys now. It starts at like 35%, and it does go down to 0, so eventually you can do it for free, which is cool. Let's, I know we can do it, so let's sell this truck. What do we buy? Do we try to build like a drag car? Or do we do, I mean, I don't want to do drifting necessarily right now, because I do a lot of that off camera. If you guys really want to see it, let me know, and I definitely will, but... If there's no preferences, I'm just going to sell this truck straight up. I think... Yeah, we'll just sell it. Can we sell it before we repair it and just not take the... Well, let's see. We lose 1,200. How much is it to repair it? 1218, so it breaks even. Okay. No, not repair. We'll sell it. That was fun. We had a truck, but we're going to sell that and we're going to get something. We'll just see what we can find and what's intriguing. We have a lot less than I thought we were going to, based on what I just saw. Hang on, got to refresh. 17,000. I thought we were going to be... We should have been well over... I guess there was... No, we should have been well over 20,000. Oh, well. Let's see what we can get. We can do some sort of race car with a Corvette. Do drift with this BX or drag. We could build a drag BX, right? Would that be fun? We did the Diana. I do like that. That's a little different. It's Skyline-y ish. Legrand. Oh no. Okay. We try doing a drag racing. This is a front wheel drive, so it's going to take a lot of conversion. We should probably get a new Sunburst and take a look at what we can do with it. I just want to see if there's anything else. I mean, if a wagon one, I probably would have snagged it. If either of those were a wagon, I probably would have just snagged it, but let's get one, see what we can do with it. Because it's the new vehicle. They just updated it, right? It's got all new everything's. Nice little flat Boxster engines. This is a private sale, so we'll taxi over there. Since we don't really have a vehicle drive, we could go borrow the cube van and drive over with our friend's cube van. Like this baby blue. It looks cool. I love it. I would drive this in real life. Maybe not the... I mean, yeah, front wheel drive is what it is. Most of my vehicles have been front wheel drive, to be honest, but let's take it. We have a little bit of money. We'll drive it home. Where are we? We are out across the bridge. Okay. Oh, we got to start it. That helps. Probably an automatic now that I think about it. Actually, that sounds pretty... It's got a turbo. It is automatic and front wheel drive, so whatever we do with it, there's a bit of work. Oh man, you know, it's funny because I've been drifting so much. I'm tempted to just see what I can do for drifting, but let's do something unusual. People buy these cars. I've been seeing drift. I've been seeing rally, largely a little bit of track. Let's drag race it. We'll get it to our garage. We'll do the performance test, and then we'll do some drag racing with it. It'll be funny. We'll convert it to rear wheel drive if we can. We'll see what that's going to take us. Listen to her go, though. Oh, I love a boxer engine, I'll tell you that much. Early on, when they first, kind of the first generation, a buddy of mine got a, back when it was called an FRS, which is now, I guess, the 88, or the BRZ if you get the Subaru, I guess. But back when it was the FRS, it was the Scion that he got. Pretty cool little car. You know, not super fancy, nothing you'd, but felt like a good platform. That was years ago, and he didn't keep it for long. But where did I go? Oh, that's I was reminiscing and wasn't paying attention. Wow, that guy just did not want to go, huh? But yeah, we got to drive that around a bit for the. We owned it for about 2 years. That was pretty cool. I'd get one of those again. I'd get one of those, I think, if I needed to, when I'm in the market for a small sports car. I got 2 teenagers right now, so I have a little bit. It's not an SUV, but you know, a crossover. It's fun too, though. I like it. It's actually a great little car. It's just, yeah. With two adult-sized teenagers, you need a little bit of legroom in the back. So, last time I bought a car, that's what I got. I've had it for a year now. I like it. Let's see. What are we gonna do? I'm just thinking. I'm like visioning. It depends. I guess it depends. We'll see how much it's going to cost to get this rear-wheel drive, because I just want to do rear-wheel drive if we're doing it. Make it a street rocket, right? Like, yeah, it's a drag car, but it's still like a street car, more like a tuner, but with more focus on drag racing. You know, I don't need to explain it to you. I'm mostly just trying to think, so my brain's spinning here. Okay. I was going to try and duck down that side, but I figured I can make this gap here. Okay, we're gonna go straight. I do like the sound of the new engine. We'll figure out what this is. I should have looked on the screen when I bought it, but I wasn't even looking at that. I just kind of decided to go with it. Probably the... I don't want to guess. Make a fool of myself if I guess. You can hear that turbo working away. That's cool. Probably be happier if I was a little easier on the throttles, but oh, forgot about you. Well, there's $100 down the drain. It's been a while since I've had to worry about the speed limits. Front wheel drive, we can't do that. Yeah, I'm making it rear wheel drive either way. It's just more fun for me. I don't mind, like, front wheel drives have their place. I don't mind them. And like I said, last few cars were front wheel drive, last 3. With my personal vehicles, but the whole time I had them, I was missing my Trans Am. Although, they've all been good cars. You know, they are what they are. You buy them for a reason. And they serve their purposes. Aha, you did a little power slide into the garage. It wasn't a fact. Oh. Yeah, 146 horsepower. I'm going to try to remember that number. What do you got? Let's look at the parts first. Let's just take a look at the engine. 1.4 liter. I just guessed. I said I wasn't going to do it, and then I did it. Where's it going to be in this new car? Where is it going to be? Interior, quarter panels, rear suspension, engine. Oh, it was 1.6. I was close. Does it even have a 1.4? I haven't even looked. It doesn't. That's the smallest. If I'd known that, that's what I would have guessed. Okay. That's fine. We'll keep it for that for now. That's obviously... Eventually, we're going to want to get up to here. We could go empty. That won't be very fast. Sport ECU, stock turbocharger. We'll leave all that for now. Let's, as is, do a performance test. Get that on record. Okay. This is your chance to talk me out of doing a drag racing sunburst. If I don't get anything, then that's what I'm going to do. And it'll be your fault. Look at that blinding speed. So rear wheel drive. We do, yeah, I think rear wheel drive swap if it's not too expensive. And then upgrade the block and put NOS on it is the fastest way to get some speed out of it. I think we can buy NOS bottles at the tent down there now, so we're going to try that. Okay. B-Class, it's faster than the last thing we tested, our I-Series was. No! I didn't mean to click that button. Doesn't need another test. Can I escape this test somehow? No, that just changes the... Okay, we'll do it from here because I wasn't paying attention and went back into it instead of canceling it. Oh, I wanted to go in the... There we go. Okay, it's just going to keep doing that. Fair enough. I mean, it's their thing. Now we can look at the time at least. I didn't see that. 15. Did I say that last time? I don't know. ADHD hit again. Okay. Did we get the same numbers? Yep. As expected. Back. Okay. Here we go. We're good. This isn't going to go well because I don't have the money to do what I'm about to do. We're going to try it anyway. I want to do rear drive because I think that's more fun. Period. That's where we're starting. Quarter panels, rear suspension. Is it going to... No, it's not going to be there. It's going to be in the engine. Right? Which we found down here. And transaxle. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, we probably want to do... Well, no, that's fine. That's the only rear-wheel drive option. We don't necessarily want to go all-wheel... Or sorry, rear-wheel drive. We don't want to go all-wheel. That's only 800. We'll put that in there. It means we can sell the front wheel or front-wheel drive transfer case. We have some parts from the truck to sell too. Not much, but some. Viscous limited slip front differential. What does viscous mean? That's something I've never encountered before. We'll keep it because we don't need to buy that. The front end will probably leave mostly where it is. We can get rid of this. We'll do that in the parts menu. Wish we could put empty here. That'd be nice. If we go empty here and then put that back in, that'll work, but that's fine. We'll leave that for now. We're going to kind of have to do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, we were going to do NOS. We weren't even going to put that on it. We were going to take the block. They don't have a heavy-duty engine block. We'll keep the stock turbo block and hope we don't explode it. Okay. I think this is dumb. I do think this is dumb. I know you're gonna think it too, but then it's dumb. We're gonna do it, and it's fun. We'll probably buy all this and see what it is, and then we'll see how it performs, and then we'll probably have to buy wheels and stuff. We might see if we can stick something on it. We'll keep the stock turbo. We probably can't afford an adjustable ECU. Just gonna go with it. We do need to check what we can do for the rear differential. Which is hard because we don't know what we need to do with it. 10-pound bottles are our only option. That's cool. We can do 50 or we can do it. Let's do the adjustable just because we can afford it. And that's going to give us, if it holds the nitrous without exploding, that'll give us some room to play with power. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell the pieces we don't need. We're going to go down to, for now. If we can get this moving, we might see how it fares against some of the AI. Is kind of the plan. Okay. What spoilers do we have? Wow, we're really far away from it. Why are we so far away? Because the computer we used, but it put it over here. Okay. So there's no drag wing, which is unfortunate. For it. One of these is going to be the Subaru? Yeah, okay. Nice. I don't know if that's useful for what we're doing, but that's cool. And then there's the GT wings. Do we want a wing? This is not going to go well. Okay, we're not going to spend on that right now. That's cool. I just wanted to see. Rear. What are we doing? Rear suspension. Right, front, right, skirts, interior. We can strip all that later. Rear suspension. Independent. That's fine. Rear... What do we have? Rally independent? Drift gear independent. Okay. Can't afford the rally one. We can't afford what we've got here right now. What can we drop? Oh, we can drop this because that's $6,000. There we go. I thought I removed that. Heart attack. Okay, over. Heart attack over. We're gonna leave this stock what it comes with for now. Race limited slip. We want a limited slip. We can afford a race limited. We might as well put that in, or we put what was in there. It's not that much more for the race. Let's do that. They give us some stability. And rear wheels, we're gonna want traction, but let me look at what it's got for this. Can we do a tunable? Race adjustable is good. That's in our price range. It'll give us some more tuning options. That's cool. And then we want to see what we can put on the back for traction. And then maybe the front if this doesn't cost too much. Wheels. What do we... So this is kind of cool here as well. I'm just going to show you as we go through. It should... It's not doing it. Interesting. It's supposed to have these split out by... So it would have 14 by 5.5 up here, and then all the 14 by 5s and the 14 by 6s would be in their own group. Not doing that. Okay. Wonder what I did. We don't want to go too much bigger on the rim, but I thought I saw 1512. Did I see? Oh, 1514. There we go. No, I can't do it. That's a little better. It's supposed to be a street car. We'll go with this. Sorry, that was pretty funny. That made me laugh. That was dorky. I mean, if we were going for the max speed, that would have been the way to go. I like the daggers. Do they come in colors? They don't. What are these Tims? These are like off-road or something? What are these Tims? No, those are like racing wheels. Okay, let's do these daggers. I like the way that looks. How are we at? Yeah, we got some room. Hopefully we can actually move these. That's some rubber. So hang on, I'm trying to remember now. 2.9, that's 29 centimeters? Right? This is millimeters? Oh man, I don't remember now. Okay. Well, let's just do this. Yep, those are that wide. You can see the gap there. So are these bigger? Yes. But they're not as tall. Yes, because they're 35s. So, probably the 33 by 13s. No, what the off-road tires? Oh, these are sport and race. I'm not even paying attention. Sport, race, off-road, drag. Answers the question. Look at that. Okay. Let's, can we wide body this so that it doesn't look like it's not clipping, but it will as soon as we use any suspension. So what does this look like? Cut quarter panels? That just cuts those out. We have to switch out those for sport. Those are a little wider. If we don't put those on, can we put... there we go. Flares. Okay, no flares, huh? No flares on that? Okay. What about the cuts? And we'll just remove the bumper and the door. Or the bumper for now. They have it. Okay. So custom. Interesting. Okay, so the door is going to match that. I think there's like probably a wide body door and a wide body bumper that matches that. So it's just a matter of what shape do we like, right? And again, maybe we shouldn't be buying this. This is a little frivolous right now, but let's not do so, in fact. Make sure there's nothing else in here. That's all the stuff we wanted. Okay. That leaves us a little bit of money, so if this explodes, we have some room to move. Radiator. High performance, ultra high. Difference of $400. If we buy this, we won't have to buy another one later. Oh, that doesn't leave us much money, though. Okay, we can rent a box truck. Okay. Let's, do we want to performance test it or do it ourselves? Let's just see. If we performance test it, I don't think we pay for engine repairs, but... oh! See, this is why you don't spend all your money. Can anybody guess what I'm missing? We are missing the drive line, whatever they're going to call it on this one. The part that connects the engine in the front to the not engine in the back. The not engine in the back. That was the dumbest way to say that. We got to connect the engine and transmission to the rear transfer case. And that's going to be in here somewhere. Is it going to be easy to find, or is it going to be in another section? It's going to be in another section. Of course it is. Okay, probably under engine then. Let's just do drive. Will that give it to us? Drive shaft. We have a rear drive shaft. Okay. Back. No, not back. Not that far back. Yeah, we'll do that because I want to remove those anyway. We'll just sell those when we sell the rest. Why is it not driving then? What am I missing? Cage, fender, tow hitch, hood. We'll leave it all for now. Antenna, front left door, fuel tank, radiator. Fuel tank's fine. Like, we didn't change the engine. It works. It revs. We should probably move the transfer case from the front, but I don't think that's going to be our problem, is it? I think it already moved it. Cool. We're not going to be able to stop, but that's okay. It's not in here. Rear suspension. Sway bar, differential. Race adjustable final. Rear diff carrier, rear drive shaft. I mean, that's all in there. Rear half shafts. Here we go. So we had the transmission connected to the diff, but the diff wasn't connected to the wheels. Wheel hub. So there we go. That should do the trick. All right, let's try this again. We'll do some tuning, obviously, but the NOS is going to help with that too. Could have gone with a manual transmission, actually. That'd give us a little more play. It's definitely not like a drag automatic. So we're going to struggle with that too. We can put it in manual mode, I guess. Give us a little... Oh, wow, yep. Maybe we'll try it in both. But for all I know, this is just going to explode. We don't have... I was expecting a heavy-duty block, but we don't have one. So yeah, here's the new area. So I actually didn't show you guys this part. We just kind of drove by it. But like, they've added a whole parking lot. They've updated all the tents. This is a staging little area where you can pick up your missions, which we'll do. But over here is the new tent as well. Now, this is not a garage, so you can't buy vehicles here, but you can buy parts and do some tuning and all that sort of stuff. So that's cool. And then up there is where you head off to the rest of the area that we went earlier. But let's get this to the track. We'll just, as is, try it with NOS and hope we don't explode. So it's B. Oh, yeah, that one stayed. Weird. We'll stage, and then we'll go to neutral. Oh, this is locked, and maybe this is bugged. Hang on. Sometimes there's bugs, I think. Yeah, so we'll try the other side. It's bugged from our testing. I did see that on Raceless's stream yesterday, so hopefully we'll be able to do this. We could try an F5 as well. That's probably a second gear NOS and everything, so we're just going blind to see. Okay. Not staging me. Nope, not staging me. Okay. We'll try an F5 real quick. That didn't do it. That's unfortunate. Okay. But again, that'll be something that'll get fixed. Let's... Oh, it didn't register my second gear shift. That would have been a pretty good J-turn. Okay. Well, we'll take a quick look at it anyway. Set it for a performance, because that should still work. unfortunate. We'll do some of the AI races once we know it's not going to just explode on us. My parts. Right here. Let's sell those parts. All the stuff we have in here. Because we're not going back. Okay. What do we want? We can remove some stuff, but we won't do that yet. We need to tuning, not repair. Tuning. Yep. Okay. NOS third gear? I guess not. Do we want to do that? Let's try it. And the rest of this we'll play with once we see what the car does. $200. Fingers crossed that we don't explode. Are you ready? See how the AI handled it too. That is a silly looking car. All right, lit up for him. Look at this. It's the height of speed. And we shaved it about 2 seconds off of it with all of that. Look at this thing. Oh no. Okay, we need a more differenter approach. We did increase it a little bit. It's almost A class now. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, why'd you put it out there? Why'd you put it out there? Okay, that's cool. Is it still broken? Can we see it? I can't see the light. It's still broken. Well, I'm going to actually probably do a reboot then, see if that fixes that, because I would like to do this myself. So give me a second. I'm going to get myself a drink and reboot Beam. See if that fixes our problem. Hopefully we'll spawn here. We don't have to drive back, but I'll be back shortly. All right, we're back. Sponda's here, so this is good. A couple things we're going to take a quick look at. Obviously, this is not working how it is. But we're going to parking brake, do a quick little bit of tuning because we don't have a lot of money. Hopefully we can make some with it, but I want to take a quick look in here. We could adjust this up to be this way, give it a little more there. Let's put this up to 100. Can we? I don't think we can adjust the turbo. No. We could suck the wheel in, but that's fine. We're going to do some stuff with that anyway. We're not spinning the tires, so I'm not going to mess with any of that yet. We don't have that kind of power. I don't want to just necessarily straight up blow it to pieces, but I was hoping we could at least... See how that feels. It's automatic, and we can't adjust the... because we don't have a torque converter, so this is not going well. Wonder... yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can do something about the transmission. I know we don't have a lot of money. Actually, we gotta just try it as is. We gotta try to make money with it how it is, or we're gonna have to go get that cube van. I mean, nearly 300 horsepower. It's not great. But if we hold the brake, that'll hit turbo because we have it set to 2000. So we'll have the NOS. We'll have all 278 horsepower on launch. Is it reset? Okay. NOS on. I'm gonna slowly stage it here. You can see the staging is all new. New line. Supposed to be more accurate. It's got our staging lights cool. Okay. Just running through the motions here in my head. I guess we could have gone into like manual mode. I'd even talked about that before. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. 100's just too much. Maybe this was as dumb of an idea as I thought it was. I don't know why I'm trying to get back to the garage. We're not going to make it. We're going to have to tow it. Well, I knew it was a dumb idea. That would be nice if we could tow it back there. I mean, it makes sense that we could just get out and push it. That's okay. It doesn't cost us anything to tow in this mode, so... What do we do? Because I want to do this, but I don't think it's going to let us do this. It just exploded. I don't think we can afford any sort of upgraded long block either. Like, we have this. This is nice. It should work. Okay, maybe dragging this out was a bad idea. What can we sell? Uh-oh. Here's the question. What can we sell it for? 11,000. Do we do that? We'll just sell this because that's not going to work. I mean, we'll try it again maybe in the RLS with some of the mods. They're going through the mod pack as well for RLS, so we'll have to see because it's going to be very interesting what's available. Let's sell this. I think that was a bad idea. We'll sell this to someone else and they can make it work. And let's see what we can get now. We're losing money because I like to do things. We're down to 12,000. We're less than we started with. Maybe we go try a cube van real quick. Actually, 103 horsepower Moonhawk. That's not a bad start platform. I don't think it's going to do much. 110 Bluebuck. That could be fun. I already did a Bastion and then that's too expensive. Let's do this. Let's do the Moonhawk. Let's just grab this. I'm going to purchase it. Is it going to take five weeks for it to get to me? Nope. It's going to take 50 seconds. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad that that didn't work. It was, I mean, it makes sense that it didn't work. It's just too bad that it didn't work. This isn't looking too bad. We're going to have to figure all this out. What does it have for an engine? Can we see it? We'll just wait for it. It's not going to be that long. Oh. We need to make some money at some point, but that's okay. Like we said, we're testing things out. In fact, watch this. No, we'll drive our truck. By the time we get over there, this will be there. We're going to go do 1 or 2 cube van things. We'll go back to that while I think about what I want to do. And I want to have a little bit of money because we're going to want to upgrade the engine. We'll go non-NOS with this one. We'll do an actual street, you know, pull up to the light drag racing car. Like pull up to a street light up against whatever and go for it and don't get pulled over. That's what we'll do with this. But another thing I'm going to start looking at, and I did a little bit of research, but I'm not ready to pull the trigger, but I want to start looking at custom liveries. It's something I enjoyed a lot in Forza and stuff, but the in-game tool is not where I was hoping it would be. You know what we have to do? The in-game tool is not there. Obviously, they know that. They warn you that it's like super early work. So I'm hoping at some point it's going to be sweet, kind of Forza style. Maybe there's a mod that does it. I haven't seen that, but using Photoshop or GIMP and some coding, and I have some coding background. I've done a little bit, so I shouldn't have too much trouble. Largely Python, but I mean, I have to learn syntax mostly, right? So I would like to take a look at that and start making my own skins. Just to see if I can, more than anything. Largely to put, you know, my number on things. So they're a little more like my race cars, you know, slap a 10 on here. Oh yeah, look at it go. Go, Moonhawk, go. That's going to be worse than our Sunburst. So that's okay, we'll fix that. But we're going to have to do some missions. We need some money. See what we can fit in that. Hoping that I just realized it has to have cargo boxes in it. That cube van, right? Has to. I mean, it has to. C. That's a good car. Okay, we'll make that fast. Well, I don't know if we'll do it before the end of the stream, but you know, maybe I'll do it if RLS is not up by next stream. Obviously, we'll probably continue this. If it is up though, we're definitely diving full feet into that and going for it. But ooh, brakes. Okay, we managed to not damage it. I sure hope you have actual cargo space. Worst case, we grab this. I don't think it has a ball hitch, but that'll be a rough bit of business. Pulling cheap trailers. Let's just see what we can do with this guy. You rent the truck, now they take 25%, but that's okay, because as you level up, like I said, that goes lower and lower. Let's not waste fuel. Yeah. Can we open the back and see what's back here? Because pintle hinge. Pintle. That word always gets me. Pintle hitch. Okay. Phew. How many does it have? 8, 6, 6, right? 6. Okay, well that's better than what we had. That'll be cool. And let's get some deliveries. Actually, we can... I think we can do that just from here. We don't have to move our Moonhawk. And if we do have to move the Moonhawk, then we will. But I don't think we have to. Shuffleboard logistics on Spearleaf Island. Those are 128, so we'll just fill them. That's 3 boxes. And these are 128. That's 3 boxes. Boom, full load. Right off the hop. Okay, now we're talking. We can leave this here. And we grab this guy. And we go for it. See, theirs works. Never been able to get a D series or an MD series, although I was trying to do some stupid things with it, like haul big giant fifth wheels. So maybe that was my problem. I was asking it to do things for which it was not designed. Small fifth wheels were no problem. But it was also kind of before I played too much with diesels and torque converters and all that stuff. So I could probably do a better job now. I love that the door's all dented up in the back here. It's a nice touch. All right, let's get this thing delivering. See what we get. A pretty good starter load, six full crates. That would have been 3 trips with the D series. It's not a sports car, so let's not drive it like one. Let's do the interior view on this because it's hard to see around that box. Ooh, that's loud in here. Turn down my headset a bit. All right. Oh, let's turn this back on so I can see. Oh, no! What? I didn't do nothing? Let's pull this back a bit. We're a little too close. I sit sort of a little back so I can see my mirrors. I wish I could see the other mirrors, but... I need to get 2 more monitors so I can have my left and right side. That'll be part of getting a rig set up, though. I'm not doing that anytime soon. I don't have room on my desk for that right now. But we'll get there. We'll get there. That'll be fun. Especially if YouTube, you know, if this stuff all takes off real good. I'll feel obligated to get a setup, right? That's the hope anyway. We'll see. Right now I'm just having fun doing it and playing the games, so that's all that really matters right now, so let's do that. Alright. Nicely that it didn't send us all the way to the island first. I didn't even check, but I would have figured it out. This is the overpass construction site. I don't actually even know what this is. Have I seen this before? I know it's not new. I've seen it mentioned, but I don't think I've ever actually delivered anything to it. Coming to think of it. Oh, it's this construction site right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I've seen this. I've never gone in it. Oh, wow. It wants us to do a U-turn? Use my mirrors. Ooh, okay. Oh, it was right here. I could have just like dove in. Okay. Block traffic. Drop off the bins. 500. That's not bad. So our level 2 multiplier paid for our taxes. Or our organization cut. Now the only problem here is I don't think there's any more pickup, right? Now we got to find somewhere to pick up. But we are close to... industrial warehouse. Oh, that's the other. We have another delivery, but we can go to the industrial warehouse, see if there's anything there. I can remember how to get there from here. I think we just go this way. We go straight a little bit, go around this bend, and then we cut in. There's gas, fuel here. I don't have my speedometer showing, but this one's got a nice clear one. I think I'm gonna. Oh no, it's this way. It's this way. I'll remember. I'm gonna want to turn in up here somewhere. Right where that guy turned. Whoops, I just hit the Windows key. Instead of the signal light. There are signal lights, I just don't have enough buttons on my controller, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Industrial warehouse is straight ahead. We probably could have gone that way. Is the pickups over on... I think there's one here? No. Yes? Over here. Yeah, over in front of this. Okay. I don't know if these are the same. I know up on Spearleaf, one of the... There's 2, and I'm pretty sure they're, like, linked. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Whew. That took more effort than I'm willing to admit. None of this is on our way. Okay, so we'll go check the other one. Oh, I just changed my camera view because my B button's been remapped to that again. I had that mapped to something else, but... Ooh. We'll take it. And we'll see if these are the same over here. Pull booth fast. Yeah, nothing's going there. Okay, let's get out to the island. That's why I don't usually drive in this view. I'll mess with that one more, but you know, right now, let's just get this thing delivered. Make a little bit of money. So it's 500 for that. It'll be about the same for this, probably, maybe a little more. But yeah, once you get that first level or 2, I think it takes... I don't remember this is level 1 or 2, but it's fine. You get some levels in... 3 levels or whatever in logistics and deliveries, and then get a level with shuffleboard and rent a box truck. Can't really go wrong there, huh? And yeah, it costs you 25%, but it's not that much, and that will go down. So yeah, this is definitely a way to go, and at least in vanilla, I think, is a good way. if you're good at the racing stuff, you can do that, but that's a one-time. Once you've made those, you make almost nothing doing repeats. I don't know if there's anything you can do with your own vehicles. Like maybe there's some stuff that you can do repeatedly, but you have to own the vehicle. But yeah. I know there's really good stuff in the RLS where you can do the free roam racing and stuff, and you make money that way, which is pretty cool, but it's definitely a good way to make some initial cash if you're good at it. If you're better than me, it's way lots. Like that one, the final one I did, that I didn't finish, the long track, and pay like something like, it was, looked like it was, after the bonus, it would have been like 9,000 or more? 8,000, something like that. Well, not bad. If you can get all 3 stars off the hop. We're going to be going straight through, I think, on this one. How fast am I going? 60? A little hard to see now that I've pulled my camera back. No. Wow, locked that right up. I wasn't even full brake there. I do usually tune my brakes to 90%, but that hasn't been done because I didn't tune this truck. Or I didn't do it with any of my vehicles yet, but I usually do, just because on the controller I find it easier if I have that extra little bit of flexibility. Because 90% brakes is usually, unless you're trying to slide, and you're not usually trying to drift with your regular brake, right? Not for the initiation anyway, not usually. That's what the park handbrake is for. Alright, bobble this curve, whip it around here. Alright. Another 400, and that's our multiplier. Wow, 1,700 for that one. I didn't, whoop. Hold the brake, I didn't get my park brake on. Yeah, we're only level 1 with shuffleboard and level 3 cargo, so that's fine. That's pretty quick, and then you can just rent this. You could do that with the starter car and that roof box, probably. In like almost, probably not much longer than I took, to be honest. That's cool. It's good to know. We're going to seal brick. Cool. And this is 228s. We will actually pop over and see if there's any more cargo around that's going roughly the same direction. As there's some more spots, and I'm pretty sure they're different. Do we have to pick it up? Deliver to seal brick. No. Okay, I'm gonna look here. This is where I would have my head tracker, but I could do it for like half an hour and then I'd be toast. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I'll fire up the head tracking for a next live stream if you want. I can always turn it off if we don't like it, but that'd be something I'd be willing to give a go. I probably should have looked that way as well, but we made it. I was kind of already blocking, so there was a guy there. But yeah, that'd be something to worth giving a try. It was pretty fun. It's just, I'd have to tune in the settings, I think is the biggest thing. It's much like VR. VR kind of makes me nauseated too. But I'm thinking 3 curved monitors or a super or an ultra wide or something. Trailers, I don't think there's anything we can take with this there. There's nothing. Okay. Well, I don't want to go back to the other side of the island, so let's just whip this around. You're going to make that corner. Just. Let's get home. Let's get back to seal brick. We only have 20 minutes left. Been a good day. Got a lot accomplished. I was kind of expecting that the Dre Sunburst wasn't going to work with what we have, or with my knowledge. I probably could have, with more money, we could have tried the performance blocks, but usually that's for, turboed vehicles, not NOS. Usually you want to use, my understanding, is you usually want to use like the heavy or the ultra heavy, depending on what you're doing. But that didn't have that option, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. I imagine there'll be some mods coming out for that vehicle, because imagine the ones that work for the old Sunburst just don't work. I'd have to imagine it. It changed the engines, right? So, but who knows? It's possible. So we'll have to see. It'll be an exciting time here the next few weeks to a month, 2 months, whatever it takes, whatever until 0.36 comes out, right? Check my mirrors. Oh, it doesn't matter because we're going to stay this lane probably, but I wonder if we have to pay for damages on this vehicle when we hand it back in. If that's covered in our percentage. That's an interesting... We'll have to see when we give it back what happens. I do not remember. I only did it for a brief time on the modded game. Whoa, no, 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 we're locked up. Ooh. We're locked up and no amount of modulating the brake was helping there. So, yeah. I'm getting a little tired. Starting to wind down. Sure you guys can tell. But that's okay. It's been fun. The other option, too, is next week, if there's no RLS, we can do some drift practicing. We'll have to see how I feel. Whoops, I thought I had cleared that guy, but I did not. But yeah, so could do some live drift practicing, too. I'm hoping to get into some learning events here coming up. Just gotta wait for one, but that'll be really good for me. I think I need someone who can go, dude, this bad habit you've developed, you gotta drop it. Because, you know, like I said, with everything else I've ever self-learned, there's always those little things that you pick up that don't actually help you. Guitar was, most recent one on the guitar was my thumb position. Just had to really work on moving it after learning in the wrong spot for it. Holding the neck wrong. Oh, we should have stopped and seen if there's anything here, but I'm kind of hoping this pays another, like, large amount. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Did we clear that? Oh, we're not going to clear that. Oh. I was watching my mirror. We're going to clear that. Yeah, just barely. Good. Not the first time I've done that. I've done that in real life a few times. Okay, I can't. Where's my park brake? There it is. It's upper left, right by the steering wheel. Oh, that's another 1100. Or was that? Yeah, that's what we got. So our total is 8,000 now. Cool, cool. Let's go see if there's any more deliveries. Maybe something going back up to shuffleboard. We'll do it this way. Just because it's easier to see. Yes, this goes really fast in reverse. For a second, I didn't recognize those cars. Like, what are those? But yeah, they're just Interiors. Various Vivace deals. Oh, okay. We'll head up to home. 8,000. We can see if there's anything we can do with that Moonhawk here before we log out, because that'll be more interesting. In fact, let's lock it up. We'll get a tow back to our garage. What? I'm not moving. Tow. Rush. Not available. Okay. We'll get out of the vehicle. No, we'll just drive over. I was going to say maybe we'll taxi over, but let's just drive over. We're not that far. I don't want to give the vehicle back here because then I think we're stuck without a ride. But we'll do a quick little something to that Moonhawk maybe. I did want to see what happens when we get to level 5 and doing like getting the liquid truck, ooh, the tanker. But we just, I don't know. It's more fun messing around with some of the car stuff too. So and that's how I play these games. I'm not always able to stick to my plan because something distracts me. Anybody who's known me for more than 10 minutes in person will tell you the same. But we do have fun. We'll see what happens when we give this back. They're going to charge us for any damage. We had a little hit on the side. Oh, the Moonhawk's there. That's okay. We don't actually have to stop there to give it back. I just figured we'd be near the car. Ooh, brakes. Park brake on. Can't see it. Park brake on. Yeah, I can see it now. And then we go here, I think. No, where do we go to return the vehicle? We can go here. Taxi. Photo mode, quick actions. here. See, now my wheel's not working because I used my mouse. Look for messages. Look for something other than a blank screen. All right. Well, hey, look, there's Calypso. My game crashed, so stand by. We're gonna go back in. We just have, we have 15 minutes. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. All right, we're back in. Back in our garage. Okay. Well, I guess we... Oops, wrong one. We have 8,000, right? Okay. But we can do also... Actually, let's quickly... What do we call our car? We're up at... Yeah, we're up career side and stuff. Okay. We'll taxi over to the other place. But I wanted to look here because we have some milestones to grab as well. So you can see level 3. And you can see in here that now Jerry Rigs and Shuffle are level 1. And this is our bonus multipliers. We get 10% more. We'll get up to 40% more in the end. So that's cool. And then we're getting 50% from level 3. So it's 75% increase for everything. And then the additional 40. So that's actually pretty good. And then car jockeying we didn't do, but that's neat. Shows you where the available orders are. Interesting. Okay. Distracted again, just like I said. Let's grab our milestones. That'll give us a little extra money. Let's rapid fire through these. Yeah, always remember to collect those because we just made a bunch. We're up to 20,000 now. Let's call our... So let's taxi over to the other garage. $17 is worth it. Hey, look, there's our car. Step 1. What do we got? Rear suspension. Might as well, let's do power first. 22-inch Econo 6. I want a V8. 309? Can we do that? We might be able to get away with that. 2,000 more is going to put us closer. We're not going to have a lot of money for anything else. We would like to maybe do that. Let's not NOS. Can we... Stage 1 supercharger? Again, street drag. Ugh, okay. We might have to go with the V6, which is unfortunate. We should have maybe seen if we can find a V8. You can see here, yeah, there's the heavy. We're supercharging it, though. We might not need that. We could just do this, but then we don't have a supercharger, but we could have a performance long block. 3-speed manual? Ouch. No, we have the auto drag. That's 10 grand. Do a 4-speed manual. Or just keep it as the 3-speed manual that it was tuned. It's going to be a little bit rough, but that's fine. We can do that. We had a 3-speed originally on Hera. Well, Freya, if you were early in the season. Okay. Where's our... Stage 1 supercharger. We're 17,000. Let's get that back end hooking up, right? Live rear axle. That's like our only option, or empty. We definitely want suspension. We'll leave what's there. Springs. Again, we're making it street. It's not going to be perfect. We'll leave all those. Let's look at... I don't want an open diff. Ooh. plus track limited. It's cheap enough. Looking at our money. Getting close. Hopefully this will do something. Okay. So we're on 15s now. Let's see what we have for options. 14 by is not enough. Let's do 15 by. We saw there were 1511s. 1512 Vulcans, just like we did. Looks a little better on this car anyway, so that's good. Uh-oh. We're too much. Let's drop the exhaust. That puts us back in the positive. Yeah, that's a little better. Is that going to get us where we want to be? Okay, let's just do it. We don't have time. Let's just do it and see what we got. How are we doing? We have... Oh, wow, that's nothing. Okay, well, I gotta take my hood off because my filter is coming through. Oh no, this was oh yeah, I was gonna say, well, this was commercial, but yeah, we taxied here. I'm just gonna take the hood off for now. It'll be fun. Make this like a real beater looking deal. Oh, let's sell all this, make some money back. A whopping 800. And hood. We'll type hood because that's gonna be easier. What are our tuning options? Camber pressure. Okay. Crap. Looks cool, but it's not really where we wanted it. 1,000. We don't have a lot of money. So I think, really, we just go for it, right? We drive over to the track and we try it. Oh. As long as it didn't affect us, we're fine. We could like strip it and sell all the body panels and stuff, but I'm not seeing engine over revving or anything, at least. It's not huge. Woo! I mean, it's barely more than my crossover that I currently own in real life. Got traction though. It just I tried to drift and it just didn't let go because, well, obviously we have, you know, tires. That's basically drag racing, right? Power and grip for the most part. The application of that power is important, but power and grip. It's not going to be that fast. It sounds really fast. I don't think it's actually going to do much. I don't think we're going to win any drags, but we're going to try it. We'll do this, then we'll do a performance test, and then we'll do some... Well, we'll do this, and then we'll try against the AI, which is not going to go well. Had an over-rev risk, and I panicked. Okay, so I didn't get to see what it was, but that's okay. Because now we can check it at the little booth. Oh, I thought I put the park brake. I thought I put the park brake on. Come on. Okay, park brake's on. And it's in reverse for some reason. We got a 13.4. And it looks like it keeps all of your vehicles here, which is really cool. We have the one from our... Oh, that's this. Where's our one from this car? Did we not... Did we jump the start, maybe? Okay. Yeah, it didn't register because we jumped it. I guess we might have jumped it. Okay. Whoops. What can we do to make this faster really quick? We should have just gone for like we didn't really have the money for it, right? So, well, let's go see what it does over here. Not going to win us any prizes, but we're going to try it anyway. Sportsman tree. You can beat an opponent in the quarter mile under 16. Oh, we might be able to get this one. Doesn't pay any money, you'll notice. I don't think we're going to get any money for this, but let's try it anyway. Just to kind of end the day on a note. Oh, we're up against a 9. Okay. Uh-oh. A little bit of a bog. Oh yeah, bye. Stop the vehicle. Oh, our brakes are already toast. That's okay. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, right, because we did a challenge. 14. We didn't get under the 13, but we did pretty good. Okay, and what do we get for rewards? Next. We did a 14.5. Okay. Okay, nobody tell Christina, but I'm gonna take. Well, we got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna try and see what we can do here. Can we afford to just throw NOS on it and hope it doesn't explode? We gotta repair it first. Boo. We'll use the voucher. Since we're gonna be here for a minute. Okay. 1400. Engine. Nitrous. Install. Okay, that's 7. 50 shot. What's the difference between the 50 and the adjustable? That's gonna be my question. Is it enough that we can do it? $100. Let's do it. And then we're gonna take a real quick look because oh, 15,000. Look at that. We've made money. All right, because it spawns it over here after you do stuff. Escape out of that. It looks cool. It's like a guy in his garage built a car, dude. You got a car, right? Take the hood off and throw a supercharger and nitrous on it. I just want to take a quick look at the blocks. See how close we are to upgrading that. Stock. We do a heavy duty. Yeah, it's like 2,000. We're not even close. 2,800. We'll just have to hope that it'll hold the 50. Cool. Check tuning real quick because I want to make sure. Tuning. Minimum gear 2, 2,000 RPMs. That's probably right. We'll do 75. We just got to go for it. We're not traction problems, so. It does sound pretty good. Let's do another one of these, since we're not a pro tree. This is the thing I like this career stuff and then doing these. Oh wow, that's a vehicle. Okay. Doesn't come on until second gear anyway, so that's fine. Oh. Oh no. I want to do that again. Well, that was my fault. I over-revved. Oh. Okay. So if we can see... No, we're not going to see it. We're not close enough. It should have lit up this side saying he won, but... Does it fix our car for us at least? Let's see. It does not. Okay. We'll abandon that. Yeah, it's still broken. Aww. Can we push it? Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta try that again. That was funny. I'm like, I want to do this again, and then it exploded. Like, immediately. Too much fun. Okay. Yep, we're gonna voucher that. We're gonna use up all our vouchers, but that's okay, because like I said, this is temporary. Let's do a quick assess. Let's see what the computer can do with it. If they can hold it together, then I have to figure out how. I over-revved it. I don't have a rev limiter. Yep. I saw that. Okay. Yeah, so you really do need to do the heavy block if you're going to do a new nitrous system. I mean, $2,800. It's already 10 o'clock though, so I can't really push it too much further. Any milestones we can cash in? Career path is updated. Milestone. I don't think that was enough, but here's what we're gonna do. What? No, collecting them all. Oh, I should have checked my money there, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna take a few more minutes. Oh yeah, that's not gonna do it. Let's see what we can strip off this guy and sell. Not that. My parts. We do have a hood. We can get rid of... I need a back window. Body we need somewhat. I mean... Hubcaps we could get rid of, but they're not worth much. Driver's seat we want. Oh. Oops. Getting rid of stuff. Front left door? Sure. We'll just put on our seatbelt. We don't need fenders. We don't need door. We don't need fenders. We don't need signals. That all came off with that. We need the shocks. We need the spindles. We need the springs. Fuel tank's important. Horn. Uninstall the interior. Radiator we definitely need. Drive shaft is kind of important. Probably want to keep that. We don't need quarter glass. Steering box needed. Trunk, bye-bye. Trunk logo goes with the trunk. We'll wear a helmet. No windshield. Okay, does that buy us much? Oh, well. Oh, it took out the seat too. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll put a milk crate in there and bolt a milk crate to the floor. He's gonna blow it up again. Because I didn't get a chance to do what I was trying to do. I hit the wrong button. Poof. I love that. Poof. Off in the distance. I should have seen what time it got coasting. Oh well. Okay, now we go my parts. We'll get at least $40, right? We'll ignore the seats. Like I said, we'll do a milk crate. Let's go to engine. Engine. And we're gonna close our eyes and click this button. And we made it. Can we put a seat? Do we have enough left to put a seat? A bucket seat. We left the steering wheel and everything, but that's kind of dumb. I'm kind of sad about that. Steering is important. Let's see if we can steer. 2 E's in that. Thank you. Oh. Power steering, steering wheel, front wheel. Power steering. I have steering, I just don't have the interior portion. Let's look at interiors. I should have just searched for it. It's faster, but there we go. Well, we can't afford that, but that's because it has all that. So let's do... We don't need that. We don't need a passenger seat. We need a horn. Where are we at? Yeah, it's not coming down fast enough. It's this one button right here. Okay. We'll pretend that it has an interior just for the sake of the stream. I do usually try to have a steering wheel and a seat minimum, but Hey, look, there's our NOS bottle in the trunk. I like it. I mean, we could have done the assessment again, but I want to do it myself. Oh, I forgot. I forgot what the turn was. Wait a minute. You just have a big bar in the front? That's cool. It seems to accelerate a little better with our... oh, we're at 339 horsepower, so that's gone up. We probably actually have a lot more room for the NOS now, too. Like we can probably up the shots. With the heavy block, we can probably go a little higher. We're going to go a little late with the stream. But I do have to stop soon, because, you know... Our brakes are definitely going to be a weak spot for us. Hopefully this is not broken. It's not. Nay, we didn't. Oh. Wasn't fast enough through the gears. I was trying to be, but I wasn't. Which means we can probably also launch off the line with the NOS, but let's do this first. Oh. NOS, go. I didn't count it. Why didn't it count it? I want it to count. Well, that was anticlimactic. I got an over rev limit still, but that was my fault for buzzing the red line on the line there. I just went for it. I probably shouldn't have. I think we need at least... If we shift right, what do we drop to? About... Yeah, we can... Woo! That was closer than I was wanting. We're going to try it again. Keep the traffic getting away. We'll try it again. I think I hit the line. I hit too soon. It's been, like I said, it's more sensitive now, so they did change it, so it's good. It's more accurate, which is nice. It used to be that it would still count, and it was giving you bad numbers. Yeah, if you shift right, it's not bad. It goes to about 3, so... Not counting it. I don't know if that's me or if that's a bug. I am struggling with this light. Okay. Let's do an assessment, since I can't do it. But we're going to put it on NOS from the start, and we're going to set it to about 3,000. No, I think we'll just do it right from the start and hope that the AI is smart and will handle that. Or we don't do it, we do it from second gear and really put the NOS to it. Like put it up to like 150. I don't know. We'll do this one last thing. I wish it was getting me the times. That's unfortunate. But again, you know, this hotfix is coming. It's an early access game, so you can't complain too hard. All you can do is work around it, right? Let's try this. This will likely break the lights, probably, maybe? We get a good kick, but then it goes nowhere. We need to maybe reduce the traction on the back tires. 12.6. I mean, that's not fantastic, but I think that's more to do. We can just add some more power and reduce some of the traction. And since it's not giving us our time, I guess we have to do it that way. That's pretty good, though. Can we just retrieve it? How is that going to be faster than running out to it? Okay. No, because it puts it right there. And right there doesn't let me do anything to it. All right, what are we gonna try here? Keep it second gear. Let's do 150. Our only tuning, so if this doesn't work, we're kind of done for, but let's see what that is. And we'll do some AI racing if this holds together. I forgot to reduce the traction, but we kind of couldn't afford it anyway. Oh, oh, that was a risk. It didn't explode. Did it just explode? No. Okay. I was a little bit worried there for a split second. Okay, that's going to be a dangerous ride, but we're going to try it. How much NOS do we have left? We have enough, right? Because I just saw it. We're almost S-Class, which is kind of crazy, but... I should have actually done this with Era as well, just to see. I never really did try it against anything. Am I supposed to run? Wow. Oh no. It left me. I'm stuck. Get out of the car. Reload the UI. Okay. That's going to be it. I think I'm going to leave it there. I can't do this. This is, well, give me one. You know what? Oh yeah, it's not letting me do anything. It's very broke. Oh, let me do that finally. I wanted to be able to... What can I do? Kind of just stuck here. Okay. Yeah, I thought I could teleport to it or taxi away from here or something, but nope, not going to work. This is where we're going to leave it. It was a little anticlimactic, but we did manage to build something. A little bit. It was pretty fun. It was fun trying to make it work on a budget. Definitely looking forward to RLS again. Just I want to put all my mods back in too, so maybe if we continue, I will put some mods back in as well. I have a whole bunch that I just pulled out for this video, so for the new group. So yeah, that's going to be it. We did a lot of stuff today. It was pretty fun. It was fun enough, even without the mods, even without RLS Overhaul. Although there is stuff missing that I, like to do. So definitely looking forward to getting it back. Very curious to see what Beam does in the future with their career mode, but I'm assuming that's not very high on their list at the moment. They got a lot of, there's a lot of work yet to do. And I'm sure they're doing the best they can, but that's cool. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care of each other, and I'm out of here.